What's up, everybody? Hope everyone is doing fantastic tonight. We're doing this a little different. But I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful time. Let me know how you are down in the comments below. Interesting. Okay, so we're using a new thing called StreamYard tonight. We're checking it out. Derek's away, the mice will play. When Derek's away, the mice will play. That's what I'm saying here because Derek and his old man self, he struggles at all of the technical things. So we're testing out some new things to see if it's what we want to do. So let me know how y'all are doing. Amy says, doing good. Just had din din. Amy made a very delicious meal. It was good. Had mashed potatoes, had some chicken, some bell peppers, some onions, some lima beans. It's good stuff. Guys, I hope you're doing fantastic tonight. Let me know how you are down in the comments below. As we get into this, we do have a guest host tonight. They'll be joining us in a little bit, named Falcon Tactics. Looking forward to hanging out with him tonight and going over all the news. Derek was so kind to put together all the news for us. So I am looking forward to jumping to that. Let me know, guys, is music coming through on your end? Like, is the music coming in on your end? Because I'm not 100% sure if it is. Let me know how everything is going as well. Again, we're using something a little bit different tonight. So we're kind of playing it by ear and seeing how it all. No music, says my love. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Interesting. Let's see. Let's see if I can pipe in some music in here. Routing. Okay, how about now? Let me know if the music is coming in. Guys, we do have an awesome show for you. We got a lot of game awards stuff to talk about. So I am looking forward to that. Okay, yes, music. Awesome. Awesome. Looking forward to talking about all that good stuff. Let me know how you're doing tonight. If you're reading any books, I always love talking about some books as well. Amy finished the new book today, which I don't know where that puts her tally, but she got one in at the buzzer. You know what I mean? The buzzer beater, if you will. So it's affecting the quality of your audio. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. Well, we'll go sans music. Again, we're figuring things out. We're figuring it all out. We're figuring it all out tonight. You know, it's what it's all about. It's what it's all about. All the little tools, all the different things. But hope everyone is doing well tonight. I I've been wanting to play more games because we are coming at the end of the year. I did beat 2 games over my Thanksgiving break, which I was very, very happy about. Beat Cocoon, which is on the indie list for the Game Awards, and I also beat Vinba, which also I think is on the Indie Awards. Both of them very different, very good. Dan, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Um, but very good games. Both are on Game Pass. Highly suggest them. I do want to try Josant, which is like a climbing game from Don't Nod. Don't know if it's going to be good or not. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. But we'll try it out. You know, get a little test go. Um, just trying to get as many games under the belt before the buzzer. You know what I mean? Before we have our end of the year discussion what deserves game of the year this year, all that good stuff. So we got a little ways, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. We also have next week the Game Awards. Thursday next week is the Game Awards. We will be doing that live here. We'll be watching, we'll be listening, we'll be reacting, we'll be breaking down things. I'm really, really excited about that. Nate, how's it going, my man? Hope you're doing well. And the fam jam. Now, as everybody jumps in, let me know how many of you watch the Nerd Cave on your TV? How many of you are watching the streams on your TV? Like, say it's Tuesday night, you throw it up on the TV. I'm just curious how everyone consumes what we're doing here. Amy says, listen to a book by an indie author who is a YouTuber today, and it was cute. Yeah, Amy, that was her buzzer beater book, but she was talking about it was a little cute YA. Can't use chat if it's on the TV. Interesting. Now, Now, are you watching it through your phone, a tablet? I'm just trying to figure out how everybody's watching. You know what I mean? Just trying to figure out how everybody's watching. We're also doing it a little bit different tonight. So tablet and phone are typical. Gotcha. Awesome. Well, guys, let me know how you're doing tonight. I see Falcon has just joined us. So I'm going to give him just a second. And when he's ready to go, he can give me a thumbs up and let me know that he's ready to jump on here. But I am excited about tonight. We've got a guest with us tonight. It is going to be awesome. Nate says, you're almost right. Awesome. Nate says, sometimes PC, but I'm rarely at my PC. What are you doing with the PC then? If you're not even going to use it? You know what I mean? I trust me, the only thing I use my PC for is streaming, and she's hurting. She's old. She just wants to be put out to pasture. She wants to sleep. That's what she wants. She wants the sleep. You have an almost 8th month, excuses. Excuses, Nate, excuses. Dan says, I watch on TV and use laptop or phone to type in chat. Boom. So the reason I'm asking, I was watching, because I'm a nerd, okay? I was watching the editing podcast, which is a great podcast for anyone that's interested in editing. And they were talking with a guy, and he was saying, because he works with a lot of bigger YouTubers and everything, he was saying that YouTube is skewing more and more recently to watching on the TV, which I was shocked to like even see that was a thing, that more people are going that way and everything. So I thought it was pretty dope. I was just curious. I know Murdoch tends to watch on his TV. So yeah. Interesting stuff. Guys, I hope y'all are doing well tonight. We've got a great show. Derek is not with us, but we do have a guest host, Falcon Tactics, which will join us here in just a few minutes. And we're going to be covering all the nerdy news that you need to know. Next Tuesday, normal show, guys. Normal show. Then Thursday, Derek and I will be here, and we will be watching and reacting to the Game Awards. Who's going to win? I don't know. I have some feelings. Who's going to win? Who should win? Who shouldn't win? Guys, I have been getting beat up on the old TikTok. We'll just put it out there. I'm getting beat up on the old TikTok because people they either love Resident Evil or they don't. And man, I said a few weeks ago that I don't think Resident Evil should be in the discussion for game of the year, and whoo man, it brought out some interesting people, to say the least. What was cool though is that video has like blown up over on TikTok, and I know not everybody's using TikTok, but as of right now, literally somebody saying that I'm gatekeeping. The video has 7,678 videos. I did call down the fire. I felt like I had called down the fire, called down the thunder, if you will. But that's all right. You got to take a side sometimes. You got to pick your battles. And I picked that one. And yeah, needless to say, that's where we're at. Needless to say, that's where we're at. I am going to fix something real quick. Which I don't think we're not watching any videos, but I do want to fix this so in the future I don't have an issue. But guys, I hope y'all are doing well tonight. How are you gatekeep? I don't know. People toss out gatekeeping. People toss out stuff all the time just to fear monger. I don't know. It was like, oh, because it's a remake, it's not sound reasoning. You're just gatekeeping. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, Dan. Your guess is as good as mine. So, guys, I hope y'all doing fantastic. We got a good show for y'all. We got an awesome show for y'all. And you're gaslighting people? Probably. I probably am. Maybe I am. Apparently gaslighting, I didn't know this, comes from an old movie. Did y'all know that? It was like this movie called Gaslighting. Didn't know anything about it. Awesome. So guys, I am excited to introduce and welcome to the show right now Falcon Tactics. So y'all give Falcon a warm welcome. Welcome, man.
Hey, what's up, dude? I'm happy. Can you hear me? You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, buddy. Nice to be here. I'm happy. I'm really excited.
I'm excited that you're here, man. Thank you for coming on and guest hosting, taking up Derek's seat tonight.
Dude, you know what? I'm sorry. I was thinking I probably should have worn my contacts because I'm looking at my camera and I'm like seeing all the reflections from my glasses. I'm so sorry. But dude, I'm really happy to be here, man. I'm sorry that I was late. I was helping out my mom today because normally my brother would have done it, but he got caught up in something else. So there was just a whole bunch of replanning and reworking today. So
you're good, man.
But I'm here. I made it.
You made it. I'm excited that you're here. We're going to be chatting. People calling me gaslighting over here.
Bro, what, dude? Why do they think you're gaslighting? What'd you do to them, bro?
So I said, we even talked about this on Bo's episode, where I don't think that Resident Evil remake should be part of the game of the year discussion because it's a remake and everything. And I put out on TikTok that me and Derek talking about it a few weeks ago, and people were not happy. Let's just say that.
Dude, I mean, we already talked about, I figured people weren't gonna be happy about that, man. It's not that's not what people wanted.
No, definitely not at all.
Oh my gosh, man.
So Falcon, tell everybody a little bit about you. Tell everybody what you're into, what your channel's about. So I'll give you a little floor time.
All right. Well, hi everybody. My name is Falcon Tactics, or Jordan. My channel is pretty much just a gaming channel. I like to play games with my viewers. I mean, I hope to be a really awesome content creator in the future, like some other big names like DanTDM or Corey Kenshin or I don't know. I was writing up some other posts today, so there was some other third YouTuber I used earlier today, but I don't remember his name at the moment. I don't know why. Anyways, but yeah, I hope to be able to get as big as some of those big name YouTubers and make content that makes people laugh and enjoyable and just makes them engaged. Um, yeah, when I stream, I like to I like to give a positive, encouraging vibe so people can come in and be happy and smile and just laugh all the time. Oh, shoot. Where did he go?
No, I put you up there.
Oh,
You're good.
okay. My bad. Okay, I got so scared. I was like, wait, he just disappeared. Okay, but yeah. I love trying to encourage people. I play the guitar and I sing. That's another pastime that I have. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think of more things, but I'm like, I can't think of anything else at the moment that off the top of my head. I'm a pretty simplistic guy.
So my question to you, the first guest host of NerdCave News, Falcon.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, you got a lot a lot to prove right now, okay?
Dude, oh my gosh, being the first of anything, bro, that's
the bar is either high or low for you. I don't know.
Oh no, dude.
So Falcon, what is your favorite game of all time?
Okay, my favorite game of all time. No one's gonna know what this is. Like, it's just no one's gonna know what this is, bro. Okay, yeah, my favorite game of all time is Naruto Revolution for Wii. Like Naruto Revolution 3 for Wii.
That you talked about that on
on Bo's podcast, and
yeah,
dude, it's basically a fighting game where you can play as awesome characters from Naruto, and like it just that's pretty much it. And it's still one of my favorite games today, mostly just because I get to share it with my brother, bro. I go back to it all the time.
Like I looked it up when you were talking about it on. Y'all should go check out the episode. It was an awesome episode of Bo Knows Gaming.
Indeed.
It reminds me a lot of like Budokai back in the day, like not even the Tenkaichi, but like Budokai 1 through 3.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
Those games are good. I think the only difference between those games is that like the Budokai games give you a lot of freedom in the way that you move, and there's like a lot of different inputs you can do, whereas the Naruto games, like the Revolution games, they're very simplistic in the way that they work. They're just basically a 3D fighting game rather instead of just a 2D fighting game.
Okay. So kind of like DBZ fighters. If you can't tell, I like Dragon Ball Z.
No, dude, I got you, bro. Dude, ironically, I know what they are. I'm like, sometimes I think that I might not know what some of the games you reference are, but so far we're in the clear.
We're in the clear. Okay, we're in the clear. So everybody's asking me if I'm going to give you a name tonight. I'm not going to subject you to that because every week we come up with a name for Derek.
Dude, I've noticed that actually. I went back because, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I was so nervous about being on this podcast because I was like, oh, okay, there's gonna be 3 of us. It's gonna be me, Derek, and Zach. And I was like, okay, it'll be great. And then I went back to the messages and I was like, wait a minute. He said he wanted me to be the co-host. Okay, so what happened to Derek? I was like, dude, I was literally I was like, oh no, it's just gonna be me and him. I got so scared and I was like, okay, I better read through all this stuff that he sent me. I better look back at his old ones so I can see what I need to do. Dude. Yeah, but I did notice that. I noticed that you were giving Derek nicknames. I'm not opposed to a nickname.
Okay.
But if it's literally if it's the one that Bo gave me, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to leave.
No, we come up with a new nickname every week,
dude,
with exposition and everything. So we don't go. We got rid of Derek. Derek is no longer here.
Oh my goodness.
We're testing out a rotating second chair.
Derek somehow just disappeared. I don't know where he is, bro. Oh my goodness, dude.
So you like Naruto? My next question, because I'm assuming you've watched Naruto. You just didn't play the game.
Ironically,
you just
I've not watched all of Naruto.
Okay.
I've watched enough.
Okay.
I have not watched all of it. And my whole family has gone through the whole show multiple times, so I probably know anything you're gonna say about it. But I have not watched the whole show.
Okay.
And I apologize.
So I have not finished Shippuden. So we're kind of on the same place there. I don't know.
Okay. Well, then
So-
I guess I'm a little bit further than you. I finished Shippuden, but I didn't go any further.
Okay, well that's Naruto. I'm
Oh
not
no,
talking
no,
about
no, sorry,
Naruto.
sorry, sorry. I mean, I finished Naruto. I didn't finish Naruto Shippuden. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm
bad.
like I'm close to the end of
Okay.
Shippuden. My question is
Heretic. No.
Dan will come for you. I will tell you that, Dan.
Dan, leave me alone. I'm new here.
Be nice. Derek does
Derek
look
looks,
different.
yeah, I know. I'm trying out a little something right now.
Yeah, a little less gray tonight
my
in there.
Oh,
So,
my
who's
goodness.
your favorite Naruto character and why?
Okay. My favorite Naruto character. All right, I'm coming out with it right now. Okay,
Yeah,
Neji,
boom.
because Neji is just a freaking. I love him so much. Okay, I
Okay.
don't like how he talks to people. He's very rude.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah,
Especially when he's a kid. But
yeah.
I mean, just look at the way that he fights, bro.
Mm.
He's so amazing in that
Yeah.
sense. Okay, I love the way that he fights. I love the way how he's so he has that tactical advantage. Like he knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I like it. I like it. So he's probably one of my favorite characters.
I feel like Neji is like a combination of like Shikamaru and Sasuke because he's got like that tactical genius kind of thing, but he's also can like fight. He's not just like shadow possession jutsu all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is awesome. I got it. You know, it's still cool, but he does have some neat tricks up his sleeve and everything. Okay, I respect your choice.
I respect my choice. Okay.
Yeah,
So essentially, you're saying it's the wrong choice. Who's your favorite character?
The only character you can pick, you know, Itachi, but you know.
Okay. Honestly, you know what? Sure, because that's my second favorite character, bro.
Okay, all right.
Oh my goodness, it would be my first if I wasn't biased, bro.
Yeah, you know it. Just so Amy has not watched all of it either, so she doesn't know all of the stuff that goes on and everything.
Oh, perfect. So that means we're in the same boat.
Yeah. Amy's like, not everyone is a villain like you, Zach. Well, you know, somebody's gotta make the world burn. I mean, turn.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just write down my notes. Zach is the villain. Bro.
I keep it interesting. You know what I mean? Like if it was just heroes.
Okay, you describe villainry as interesting. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. You know, just a little interesting. Nate says Might Guy and Rock Lee for the win. I love me some Might Guy and Rock Lee.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah. I got to meet Rock Lee's voice actor this past February.
Dude,
yeah, I got to meet him, Sasuke, Kakashi, Madara.
Dude, where did you go?
All of Team 7, Pensacon, actually. They were like all there. So it was like this huge panel. And I got to meet Goku, actually.
Dude, let's go. Dude,
yeah,
that's
it was
actually really cool.
Super dope. Amy's is definitely Rock Lee, but yeah, he was so cool. Like he was such a chill guy, and yeah, just really, really awesome.
Dude, yeah, that sounds amazing, bro. I've always thought about like actually going to places to go meet the voice actors. I mean, I'm really young. If everyone hasn't guessed yet, I'm only 18. Okay, so I haven't been to a lot of different places. I haven't been to any conventions other than some conventions that my school used to have. So, but that definitely is one of the things I want to do. I want to go meet some awesome voice actors. I want to go talk to like my favorite animators who've like made games. I want to go talk to some other popular YouTubers, bro. There's just so many things I want to go do. I just haven't done it yet.
Well, and you're at the cusp of life, so you've got a long way and a good way to go.
Right.
And I'm excited that everybody's like, he's a baby.
Oh my goodness. I'm young, okay? I apologize for being my own age.
Yeah. Don't be
Oh my gosh.
ageist.
Oh my
I
goodness.
feel like an old man at work half the time because like most of the people that work around me are 10 years younger than I am.
Dude, that's crazy.
So like we've got a pretty young company that I work at,
Mm.
and like I'll make a reference, just like I'll probably make a reference tonight, and you're gonna be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I like to say I'm pretty good with references, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'm
Now,
not that good.
now I'm gonna just pull out all the random weird
I'll
ones.
be humbled today.
Joe says I'll have to watch the Game Awards later. It'll be crazy then for me. Yeah, our friend Joe, he's getting married next week.
Oh, dang. Dude, let's go. Congratulations. Dude, that's awesome.
Yes, I'm excited for him and his beautiful bride. But yeah, come back and watch the Game Awards, Joe. When you get time, like your honeymoon, all the preparation, all the running around, that is the most important. Be there for the lady, or you will not have a good honeymoon.
Yeah, don't watch the Game Awards at your like literally right after you get married. She's walking down the aisle, you just have the phone in your hand.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, this is important.
He's at the reception, just got his phone, just watching it the whole time.
Oh my
It's like,
goodness. Dude, no, he doesn't have it on. Okay, he has a Bluetooth earbud in, bro.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
That
Dude,
would be
nah, bro, no.
Don't take that advice. Don't take that advice.
Don't do it.
Oh man. Well, guys, we are about to jump in to the news. We want your thoughts. We want your opinions. We want your comments throughout all of it. Falcon and I, we're going to guide you. We're going to take you by the hand, Ocean Man, and we're going to get you
got that one.
all the way from point A to point B, and you're going to be like, "Thank you, Sensei," and I'm going to be like, I don't know who Sensei is, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
What are you going on about, bro?
Well, this is the NerdCave, Falcon. This is the NerdCave.
You know what? I'll take it, bro. I'm enjoying myself so far.
Oh, welcome, Marilyn. Hope you're doing well tonight. All right, Falcon, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was fixing my camera.
You're good. You're good. So, just so everyone knows, we're gonna re-intro. We're gonna say all the good stuff. All those things. We'll jump into it. We'll go through the article, and then me and Falcon will discuss it. Once, like when we're in the middle of the article, something dawns in your mind, people that are watching. Start typing. Don't wait until we're done. Because we're moved on, okay? And I want you to be like, oh, they didn't talk to me. Okay. It's like, get it fresh. All right. You don't want there's some grapes at work, Falcon, that have been in there for like 3 weeks. They fuzzy. They fuzzy. You don't want fuzzy grapes.
Nah, bro. Don't want fuzzy grapes.
You want fuzzy grapes. Don't be fuzzy grapes, y'all. Don't be fuzzy grapes.
Don't be fuzzy grapes. No, that's disgusting, bro. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
All right, starting in 3.
All right, Amy.
Just roll with the Falcon. I've been with him for 8 years, going on 9.
Oh, dude, let's go.
Yeah, going on 9. And still don't know what he's talking about. Yeah,
almost at the double digits, man.
You know. We don't talk about time. Like it's like yes, I talk about it, but then it's like I don't want to acknowledge time as well. Does that make sense?
No, that makes perfect sense, bro.
As you get older, Falcon, you'll realize that the more and more, and you're just like,
Dude, I know I'm young, and so it seems bad when I say it, but then I keep on looking back at my friends because I have a whole bunch of friends that are really young. Like they're younger than me, like probably like 8 to 10 years younger. And I'm staring at them and I'm like, bro,
enjoy this time.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, and then it's gonna be like I'm 30 years old and I'll be staring at a 20-year-old, bro.
Yeah.
It'll be crazy. Sorry. You gotta do your intro.
You're good, man. You're good. We're here. We're rolling. We're rolling in it. All right, here we go. Starting in 3, 2, 1. This week in gaming, the Game Awards gets rid of world premieres and beefs up security, so there won't be any Bill Clinton references this year. The Fallout TV series gets its first images revealed, and so much more, because this is the NerdCave News. And I am one of your hosts, Zach Dykes, joined by the YouTube sensation, Falcon Tactics. Welcome, Falcon.
Hey, everyone. Nice to be here.
How does it feel to be a YouTube sensation?
Well, I mean, honestly, you said YouTube sensation, and I thought you were lying. So, I mean, I can't say it feels any different than being a YouTube non-sensation, but I'll go with it.
Okay. Well, only time will tell, Falcon.
I suppose
Only
so.
time.
You're right.
Everybody, Derek, he's making smoothies. He's making smoothies out of fruit bowls right now. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
All right. Then.
So, just a side pause real quick. At the place that he works, they call fruit bowls smoothies, but they're like literally fruit.
Okay, like not chopped up. Not
no,
like
they're chopped up.
Okay,
but they're still
but
they're not blended up like into a like drinkable way.
It's not a smoothie.
Exactly. Dude. That's what he's doing, guys. He's that's what Derek's doing this week. That's why he can't be here. All right. We didn't say that he had to do that, but they did.
Alrighty.
Guys, this episode is brought to you by the Epic Game Store, where you can support us by using our creator code NerdCave at checkout.
Oh, dude, I gotta go use your NerdCave your NerdCave creator code, bro.
Boom. Yeah. Ooh. Playing the Fortnites and the Rumble versus. No, that's dead. The car game with the soccer ball.
Rocket League.
There you
go. I got you.
Yeah. And even on the free stuff, you get all those free games from Epic. You can use that too. We're also brought to you by Coffee Brand Coffee and our wonderful patrons, but more about that later. Amy over here. It's a fruit salad called a fruit smoothie.
Bro.
It's a fruit bowl. Let's get into the gaming discussion. You ready for this, Falcon? Are you ready for the wild ride?
I am semi-ready.
Semi-ready. That's good enough. Yes. I do this every week with Derek, so it's about the same, I guess. I kid.
I'm glad Derek. I'm fitting into Derek's place already.
No, you're fitting into my place because Derek does all the prep work, and I just come in and I'm just like, so.
Oh, okay, I see. So I'm taking your place. Okay, so you're Derek.
No. Jeff Keighley confirms the Game Awards will move away from world premiere label and beefs up its security. In a stream from yesterday's The Game Awards Q&A session, Keighley answered one viewer's question about how many world premieres would appear at the show this year. Keighley disclosed that he is not sure of a firm number and said it would be around the same, but then segued to discuss what constitutes as a world premiere. He said, actually, you'll see this year, we often put up those cards, world premiere. We're kind of moving away from that just because everything is kind of, it's a first look, is it an announcement, etc. Keighley said, so we're just going to treat it all as great game content. When asked if they would add extra security measures to avoid stage crashers, Keighley said and confirmed they were, but avoiding going into specifics as to avoid potential stage crashers revealing any information to them. He said, yeah, we are, and replied, we don't want to talk about that stuff too publicly just because it's security. Keighley tightening up on security is not surprising because last year we had this random kid follow up the Elden Ring developers. Did you watch that?
Dude, I'm not going to lie, man. I have not. But looking at it, I was like, whoa, what?
Yeah. This kid just followed up the Elden Ring developers. And like when they were done with their speech, he like came up and started talking about Bill Clinton being an Orthodox rabbi. It was super weird. Super weird.
All right, weird flex, kid. But
Yeah, yeah, it made no sense. And like the whole time we're watching, y'all can go back and check this. I was like, this kid doesn't belong there. And I was like, something's about to happen. And then it happened. I was like, hey, I was right.
Dude, I'll have to go back and watch it. You got to show me a link, bro. Like,
Yeah, I'll share you a link. It was really weird.
Yeah.
And then after that, less than a year after that, at Gamescom opening night, another event that Keeley hosts, two attendees crashed the stage during his opening remarks of the show. The crasher made references to the Game Awards Intruder, as well as a reference to Grand Theft Auto 6, which we're still waiting. Where is it, Rockstar? Where is the trailer? Elsewhere in the Q&A, Keeley also addressed the recent controversy regarding Dave the Diver's nomination for Best Indie, explaining the Game Awards defers to their jury to determine what constitutes an independent game or not, adding that independent can mean different things to different people, and it's sort of a broad term, right? So yeah, Dave the Diver, the game that is made up from the group named Mint Rocket, is also similar for a smaller group, but it's part of Nexon. And they go on to talk about all of that. We kind of talked about that on Bo's Nose Gaming. So, yeah, all of that to say, a lot of stuff from the Game Awards. When I first heard that we were not getting world premieres, Falcon, I was ready to throw some tables, not just flip them. I was ready to like 6-foot tables and just yeet them into the sun.
Remind me not to step near you when you're angry. Dude, I don't want to get a table chucked at me, bro.
Well, because at first I was like, are we not getting any trailers? That's what, like, the way it was, people clickbaiting titles and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like, okay, we're not gonna, it was more like semantics and everything. So how does that make you feel? We're not getting quote unquote world premieres, but we are still getting trailers.
I mean, I don't really see how it affects it, because I mean, like, the world premieres would still be like the trailers that they're going to post would still be what they would normally put as world premieres, right? Like,
yeah,
they're going to be the same type of content. What would be the difference here? What would that affect?
I think most of it is like when they say world premiere, it hasn't been seen yet. Instead of like getting something again, it might have already been announced, but we're getting a new trailer or whatever. So I think that's what they're trying to step away from. And I also think because of GTA 6 coming out, that Keeley is having to kind of play and get as many trailers as possible. I know we said the same, but they put out a ton of trailers last year.
All right. So, I mean, essentially, it's not really going to change much. It's just there's a possibility of seeing reused content.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I hope that we're not getting like, okay, we saw this trailer 3 months ago, and then we get the same trailer, and it's like 20 more seconds of new stuff. Like, I don't want that to be, because that hasn't been that way. So I don't want it to necessarily like, because that would kind of stink, because we have seen that before from other like shows, especially like during like the E3 like kind of summer side of things, where it's like, okay, we see Call of Duty does a thing, and then it's like they're on the PlayStation thing, or they're on Microsoft now. It's like you see Call of Duty multiple times, but a lot of it is the same stuff over and over again.
Okay, so essentially, the what this is going to change is that we're going to get reused content, just like in other shows that we normally would as well, and instead of getting like brand new world premiere type content that we've never seen before.
Yeah, I think they're trying to make it more equal across the board, where it's like, oh, that's a world premiere, that matters more than, say, like an indie title that we've heard about, but it's, this is a new trailer for it or something like that. That's I feel like that's where he's kind of like cutting it, where it's not like, oh, well, this is the stuff that matters. There's more equality, I guess, within the show, and all of that. But they also have a pre-show where they shove a ton of stuff into that doesn't matter to them.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So let's move on to number 2. And this one's the one that I am most excited about because Xbox confirms plans to appear at the Game Awards after last year's no-show. In an email sent out to some, including IGN, Microsoft confirmed that it won't be a no-show again at the 2023 ceremony, teasing fans that there will be major announcements and more Xbox news you won't want to miss. While Microsoft did not explicitly say what type of Xbox news would be at the event, the company has many in development and it's recently acquired Activision Blizzard after a lengthy process. Xbox's biggest reveal from the Game Awards 2021 was a sizable gameplay trailer from Hellblade 2 Senua's Saga, but with the studio having several games in development, including Avowed, Stalker 2, Everwild, State of Decay 3, Hellblade 2 Senua's Saga, and Fable Reboot. It's really hard to pinpoint whether it will share updates for all of those or some of them, or if Xbox plans to announce an entirely new game. So, Falcon, my question for you. Xbox comes out. Are you an Xbox gamer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even not that I don't want one. PlayStations, don't get on my back, but I don't have a PlayStation.
Okay.
So
you should, but anyway.
Yeah. Dude, I knew it was coming. Oh my
so
goodness.
being somebody that's more in the Xbox ecosystem, what do you want to see from Xbox? Because over the last few years, it has been kind of dry for Xbox, first party development. Like we've gotten a few games here and there, but other than Redfall and Starfield, when Redfall was awful, like we hadn't really got a ton of things from Xbox. So what do you want to see?
I mean, honestly, Xbox specifically, like I know they haven't been like technically developing their own type of games, but I'm not sure I mind that much. I mean, they've actually still been giving us content and partnering with other companies still and giving us content to work off of. And the games that they're giving us are still mainstream games. Of course, they're not Xbox exclusives, but I mean, I don't really think, and I might be wrong in saying this because I'm trying not to speak for all the Xbox fans out there, but I don't really think we've been looking for exclusive games, like specifically for Xbox. I think as an Xbox fan myself, I'm sad when there's an exclusive game on PlayStation that I can't play because it's not on Xbox. So I mean, as an Xbox fan and Nintendo fan, I'm sad when something says exclusive and I can't play it on that specific system. The games that they already talked about that are going to come out soon, like Hellblade's on there, Decay 3, State of Decay 3, and the Fable reboot. I have to say I'm most excited about State of Decay 3 and the Fable reboot because I remember playing Fable back in I don't want to say back in the olden days, but I played Fable when I was younger. And it was fun. I really enjoyed the whole Fable series. That was good. I didn't end up playing all the games, but I did end up playing like the original Fable, and then I played Fable 3, which I still like the original Fable more than Fable 3. But and then State of Decay 3. I played State of Decay 2, and State of Decay 2 was really fun, and I enjoyed playing it with my friends. So I would enjoy if they make the online capabilities a little bit better in State of Decay 3, so I can actually enjoy it with a lot of my friends. But as for Xbox specifically, if they're going to announce a new game that they're developing themselves, I can't say I'm too interested. But unless it's good. But I mean, I'm excited for what they already have announced here. So.
Okay. That's interesting because I like exclusives. Like I live off that because PlayStation is powered by their first party stuff. Third party, I like, a lot of indie stuff I really dig. But for Xbox, like I feel like we will get Hellblade 2 just because it has been kind of the thing at the Game Awards. We see Hellblade and we haven't seen anything in a while from it. I would love to see more of the Fable reboot because I am in the same mindset. I love Fable. Fable 2 is my favorite. I say this every time that we talk about Fable. anytime anyone kicked my dog, that whole town died. That whole town,
Oh my
hunted
gosh.
everybody, not just the person that kicked it.
Dude.
It was like, it's the culture
Dude.
that's here,
Oh my
and I
goodness.
have to purge the culture.
Oh my goodness, dude, that's crazy. Because like, okay, when I played the game, I didn't care about the people. I was like, okay, the people will be as mean as they can. Okay, I don't really care. I'll still be the hero. All right, I'll be a cool guy. And like, but when I watched my brother play the game, okay, my brother, no, okay, listen, he walks into a city. And if he's never been there before, he would save and then just get rid of everyone in the city, and then he would go back to the save and play the game the real way. But I mean, like, the fact is, every city, no stone was left unturned. Okay, like, dude, honestly, just fire, just fire. They're gone. Okay.
I love it. I love it. Now, one game that I would love to see, because we haven't gotten a game since 2019 from the series, and that is Gears of War 6. If they announce Gears of War 6 at this event, at the Game Awards, I will lose my mind.
Okay, you won't throw any tables though, right?
Maybe in like a victory screech kind of thing, just
dude, I have to stay away from you when you're like happy too. Oh god.
Amy said, "Are you picking up on Zach's villain vibe?"
No. What are you talking about? No, he's completely awesome. He's so nice. He would never do anything mean or villainary.
I like to call myself benevolent.
Yeah, I knew I should be scared about this. Oh my gosh.
But I would love to get a Gears 6, because Gears 5 ended really well, but it was like, set up the story and then we haven't heard anything. And Xbox constantly has Coalition working on other people's projects, and I'm like, where's Gears 6? Please, for the love of all things that are good and holy, give me Gears 6. I feel like that and Ubisoft not making another Splinter Cell are like my thorns in the flesh. Like, I'm just like, where is it?
Just constantly eating at you. He's like, dude, you're like scouring for the news. He's like, okay, like at least give me some leaks.
something.
Oh my goodness. Man.
I'm like, do I have to talk to Phil Spencer? Something like, what's going on here?
Oh my goodness.
But
dude,
to say all of that, I am excited that Xbox is going to be there. I love to see all of them there. Like, I highly doubt we get any Nintendo announcements there, because that's kind of not their shtick. They kind of, it's like they want to package it in their directs and everything.
Yeah,
and I'm totally fine with that. But I want to see Xbox come out and say something. I hope that we see something from PlayStation as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my hopes and dreams.
I would hope to see something for PlayStation. Like I said, I don't have a PlayStation, okay? But every single time PlayStation comes out with something, I hear about it. Like, the Xbox can come out with something and like they could completely shadow drop it and I wouldn't even know. Like, but PlayStation release something, I don't even have the system or stay connected to PlayStation news, but I hear about it. Like, no matter what. So honestly, if PlayStation comes out with something, especially because they've kind of been lacking in that department right now, if they come out with something, I would love to see it. I can't wait for that. I'm side with you on your hopes and dreams out here, bro.
My hopes and dreams, and you're throwing PlayStation under the bus.
Hey, you know what? I'm just pointing out facts, okay? No, I'm not. I didn't say anything bad about PlayStation. I'm just pointing out what's happening.
Some people are like, "Hey, this is actually like fair and like coverage this week," because me and Derek are very Sony ponies.
Yeah, I'm like, I gotta give both sides of things here. Okay, I'm like, bro, I got Nintendo and I got Xbox and I don't have PlayStation. So honestly, you're gonna like, dude, I'm not gonna fight you, but you're probably gonna fight me hearing about all your villainary stuff out here, man.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. But what I do know, Falcon, is the Fallout TV show reveals its first look And there's some interesting stuff here. The upcoming Fallout series on Amazon Prime Video is set to debut on April 12th, 2024, and it is set in a post-apocalyptic future following a nuclear war in 2077. Jonathan Nolan emphasizes the socio-economic backdrop in the Fallout universe. The human beings fortunate enough to ride out the apocalypse in the underground communities only had that option available to them because they had money. The protagonist, Lucy, transitions from innocent to a harsh reality when she ventures above ground on a rescue mission. Todd Howard, director of Fallout 3 and 4, stresses the series' balance of humor and drama. Fallout can be very dramatic and dark and post-apocalyptic, but you need to weave in a little bit of a wink. Jonathan Nolan also went on and he was showing different parts of the narrative, and he said, we get to talk about that in a wonderful speculative fictional way. The narrative unfolds amidst a world teeming with giant insects, mutants, and a divided survivor population. Introducing new characters like Maximus and the Ghoul, the series draws parallels to classic literature, with Nolan likening the Ghoul to a guide through the hellish landscape. Despite exploring grim aspects, Nolan underscores the importance of an enjoyable experience. It is a dark world in many ways, but the games were fun to play, fun to explore. The series promises to be a captivating blend of storytelling and character exploration within the iconic Fallout universe. So, I'm going to show some of these pictures. This is the Brotherhood of Steel. Now, Falcon, are you a fan of the Fallout series?
I can't say I'm a huge fan. I don't really follow it, but I do look at it from time to time.
I got you. I'm more of a Elder Scrolls fan than a Fallout fan, but it's got some interesting stuff. So we've got the Brotherhood of Steel, and this looks really dope. Like I want that power armor like nobody's business.
Yeah, actually, it looks actually really amazing. I don't even need to have it. I just want to try it on.
I need it right back here by my bookshelf. We get a picture of the inside of the vault and everything. And one of the interesting things about the vaults is there's always something peculiar about them. Some of them will like be like a cult, or like it'll be like a weird experiment that goes on within the vault to see how people progress and everything. So I'm wondering what kookiness they're going to cook up with the vault dwellers. Like, what is this vault like and everything? So this is our main protagonist, Lucy. She looks very confused.
Yeah, just a little bit.
You know, you got that nice little bokeh, the flare going on. I feel like JJ Abrams got a hold of this one scene. He's like, put all the sun flares in there. But we've also got the Brotherhood of Steel. This is their huge like drop ship that they have and everything. I hope that they stick the landing with this, because like if you Rings of Power, they poured a ton of money into, and I thought was really good. I know some people did not like Rings of Power, but I liked it. And they poured like $1 billion into one season. I don't think they're pouring $1 billion into this, but it does look like the budget is there, at least from these stills. There we go. More power armor. Look at that. I'd like
it just looks so good. Like, dude.
It's like I feel like they're just like gonna.
Dude, I feel like they had a checklist, bro. They were going down the checklist and they were like, okay, everything about the armor needs to be this, and this. And if it doesn't look like that, it's not it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like, this is like the iconic thing. You've got to get this 100%.
Yeah, they're like, if we don't get anything else, like if the whole series sucks, this needs to be good.
Yeah. Like, I'm hoping that it's not like the Halo TV show, which I did not watch. I know a lot of people had issues. I heard stuff, and I'm a huge Halo fan, so I was like, yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't suffer that same thing.
You were like, I can't torture myself if it's bad.
yeah, 100%. So like the stills look great. This is the Ghoul, which
oh dang,
in the games ghouls are like an enemy type. Like there are people that were like outside and got radiated and everything. Not
Mhm.
all of them are enemies, but majority of them are. But he's like a sheriff or whatever of some town.
Yeah.
But he's the ghoul, and I'm like, doesn't he have a
The
name?
ghoul.
It's like
He's like, no, legally on my birth certificate, you know, my mom named like, you know, the first name the, last name Ghoul, you know, bro.
It's like
Dude.
I feel bad for the bro, you know what I mean? It's like
That's
the
crazy, bro. Imagine how much he got bullied.
100%,
Oh my
100%.
goodness, bro.
Oh man. Amy said it definitely looks good. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It definitely caught my eye.
Yeah, and like again, I've played Fallout 3 and played Fallout 4, but I've only played both of them for a certain amount of time. So it's not
Mhm.
like I enjoy the world, but like it loses me after a certain amount of time. So hopefully this show will bring in the interesting story. I know they were kind of telling about it's like the drama and the funny. So I'm
Mhm.
hoping that they'll be able to balance everything out.
Yeah.
Just kind of like how Thanos, you know, he talked about everything's got to be balanced.
Did you say Thanos?
Yeah,
Hmm. Is that how it's pronounced? I always thought it was Thanos.
it's whatever you want it to be.
Hmm. Well,
Is in their
that
balance.
sounds like something a villain would say.
Yeah,
Hmm.
everything perfectly balanced.
Yeah, I have to write this down in my notes too. He pronounces Thanos as Thanos. There we go.
Maybe I'm old school.
Maybe I'm just wrong. Okay, I'm like, maybe I'm wrong, but I've always thought it was Thanos. anyways, you were just trying to make a reference, and I'm getting on your back. Oh my goodness.
You know, just like Thanos, he woke up every morning and drank some coffee brain coffee. You want to know why? Because he didn't want any gimmicks or any politics. He's all about just killing half of everybody.
Oh my gosh, man.
Is that should I put that in an ad roll? Probably not.
Dude, over here with the you literally tried so hard for that transition. You reached so far.
I did, and you were just shooting it in the foot.
Dude. Oh my goodness.
There
I'm
are
sorry.
nearly 4,000 verified
Dude.
reviews, and most of those are 5 out of 5. You can get 12 coffee blends, 12 organic teas, and 3 hot cocoa flavors. Cold brew and K cups are also available. Now, Falcon, let me tantalize you with some standout blends. Here are the things that perked my interest.
Okay. Oh wait, before you say it, just know I'm not normally a coffee lover. So if this interests me, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it, bro. I'll probably be
Okay.
one of those 5-star reviews.
Okay. Marshmallow hot cocoa.
Yep. There
Yeah.
we go. Approved.
Now, this one might be a little bit of a stretch here. Biscotti oolong tea.
You've tried that before, right?
I haven't tried it. Amy tried the chai tea, and she
Okay.
really liked it. But this one sounds really good to me.
It definitely catches my eye, but it sounds a little bit weird.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to tell me how that tastes.
And then this is the one that sounds so delicious. Yeah, I'll just say it and you'll be like, blueberry cobbler flavored coffee. Yeah.
Dude, already, man. That sounds so good.
It sounds delicious. And I'm gonna top it off here. I'm gonna
you got a topper?
I'm gonna top it off because most coffee is just processed, roasted, and put in a bag.
Yeah.
Coffee Brain Coffee, they roast it to order. It's fresh to death.
Dude. Oh my goodness. Dude, I might be buying my mom some coffee this year, bro.
Boom.
Dude.
So, Falcon and everybody else, you can elevate your coffee experience with Coffee Brain Coffee. Use code NerdCave at checkout or the link in the description below to get 5% off your order today. Now, Nate over here calling me out, saying, Zach, you spelled my name wrong. One, If you're going to come at me, you better spell it right. Zach always mispronounces his character's name. I have never, guys, point me to one character name that I have mispronounced ever, and I will call you a bold-faced liar.
Nathan over here, including the H afterwards, bro. There we go. He fixed it.
And my wife jumping in. Nate speaking the truth.
Hey, I mean, you're not gonna call your wife a liar, are you? No, the silence.
Guys, let's jump into the PlayStation news. Let's get into the promised land. That's what I call it, the promised land here. First up, The Last of Us Part 2 Remaster is officially revealed and will drop January 19th and will cost $10, which I thought this was pretty awesome.
$10
upgrade for PlayStation 4 owners. New additions have been detailed. So if you own Last of Us Part 2 on the PlayStation 4, because that was all it was for, you can upgrade the copy to a PlayStation 5 version for $10.
Dang good.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. You're telling me games that are being sold for $70 to $80 out here right now, if you owned The Last of Us 2, you can upgrade when it comes out for $10.
Yeah.
No way, bro.
Yeah.
Dude. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Xbox would never, bro. They'd make you pay the full price.
Dude, when I heard this, I was like, PlayStation would never. I don't know. I think it might be because Jim Ryan is leaving. And they're like, hey, we're actually going to do good things for people.
Yo, that's crazy. Dude, that's amazing.
Let's jump into the additions, because it's not just the base game that we're getting. According to the LinkedIn profile for ex-Naughty Dog developer Colin Freeman, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered No Return mode will include at least 12 stages for players to tackle. The profile mentions the following details that explicitly reference No Return created. Implemented and tested AI dialogue regions in engine across 12 different No Return roguelike level layouts in The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. Created, modified, and tested render regions in engine by adjusting lighting levels to fit visual artifacts throughout 135 tasks. This is a lot of jargon here, so we're just going to skip through it. Tested and modified extraneous audio regions, and The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered is a roguelike survival mode. So this No Return thing is a roguelike survival mode. You're going through different regions, you're taking on characters, there's new characters, they're playable in this mode. All of that. There's a lot of technical jargon. And I know Derek would read every one of those words, but guess what, Falcon? I am not Derek.
Damn.
So I'm skipping all of those words.
Well, you know what? I'm filling in for Derek, so I feel like I might have. No, dude, I can't, because I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know what half of it means.
Same. I'm over here reading. I'm like, I am steeped in this stuff, and this is like developer jargon. So there are essentially 12 different No Return roguelike levels that they're adding to the game, and from what I'm picking up here, is that it will kind of not necessarily all be AI, but there will be some AI and dynamic kind of things that will change, and depending on what you're doing and all of that. So there's new stuff being in here. These are like challenges from what I'm gathering. Are you a roguelike person?
I don't know. I don't know. I think in terms, like I said, since I haven't even played a lot of the games on PlayStation, it's kind of hard to say.
Now, do you like stuff like Hades or?
Yeah, Hades was really fun.
Okay, so that's Hades. A roguelike.
Okay.
Yeah. So...
My bad. I was probably like the first thing when you said roguelike, for some reason, the first thing that popped into my head was just not that.
yeah. No, you're good. That's why I wanted to tee it up a little bit better.
Okay. Yes. Roguelike. Yes. I'm totally into those, bro. Every single time.
Okay. Yeah. So I think this will be interesting. It'll be something new to go with the game, and you're getting that essentially for $10. Amy said that's awesome for only $10, which I
Yeah.
100% agree. So I'm excited for that. I can't wait for it. January 19th is so long away. It's so long away, Falcon. We
Yeah.
got Christmas to get
Dude.
through. We got to fight Santa Claus.
Dude. I mean, okay, but like we were saying Thanksgiving was so far away in June, and then now it's already passed, okay? And now we're saying Thanksgiving. I mean Christmas is so close. It's gonna pass pretty quickly.
It probably will. And then we'll be like, where did the time go? Because that's me every month.
Dude, every single time we get to Christmas, bro, that's me. I'm like,
How do we
it's
get
the beginning of the year. I'm like, oh, Happy New Year. And then I look back and I'm like, what did I even do this year? Like, it's dude, it's every year, man. Every year.
100%. I agree. I'm like, how did we get here? And then it's like this year, I feel like it's gone by Mach speed.
Yeah, it's been really quick, bro. I gotta agree with you.
Let's move on. Our second bit of Sony news. Sony signs partnership with Guild Wars maker NCSoft, mentions mobile games. Sony has entered into a strategic global business partnership with NCSoft, a South Korean company known for its popular MMORPGs like Guild Wars and Lineage. The partnership aims to collaborate in various global business fields, particularly in the mobile game sector. Jim Ryan, thank God he's gone, the outgoing boss of Sony Interactive Entertainment, and I'm going to butcher this because I don't pronounce names right, unless Falcon wants to take a stab at it.
Oh no! It's all you. It's all you, bro. You know, because you're you're reading the news. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, I can't pronounce that.
To Jim Kim, there we go. The CEO of the NCSoft issued a joint statement expressing their intentions to leverage each company's core competencies and technological capabilities to provide new and enjoyable gaming experiences across different genres and regions.
You did really well. You did really well.
Thanks, man. You just sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it. You know what I mean?
You were so confident. I was like, bro, I could never. I'm the person when a new person like a new person will come into my stream, bro, and they won't have spaces in between the names, like and I will literally flip out. I'm like, dude, I can't read your name. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to tell me how to pronounce it. And it'll be like the simplest thing. It'll be like Danny is the real one, and I can't read it if there's no spaces. Like, oh my gosh, man. Like, I'm just saying, I give you props for reading and not even giving it a second thought.
Just going for it.
Oh my goodness.
The partnership aligns with Sony's strategy to expand beyond consoles and reach a wider audience. Ryan stated that the collaboration with NCSoft allows them to broaden PlayStation's reach and create high-quality entertainment experiences for players everywhere. Sony had previously announced its foray into mobile gaming by establishing the PlayStation Studios mobile division and acquiring Savage Game Studios to develop a AAA mobile live service action game, because everybody loves live service. However, there have been few updates since then, and it was recently reported that Savage Game Studios underwent a rebranding, now known as Neon Koi, reflecting the studio's vision and game project. Now, to say all of that, we are in the world of everybody thinks that they can make mobile games when they shouldn't. And NCSoft is known for computer games, MMORPGs to be specific. Guild Wars 1 and 2 and Lineage are their more famous ones. What I would love to see is them take an IP. Let's say we heard that Horizon might be getting some sort of MMORPG, like open world RPG thing that's not tied to Aloy. I would love that. I think that would be super cool.
You're gonna have to tell me what Horizon is, because I'm confident you're not talking about Forza, right?
Zero Dawn, redheaded girl that like fights big robot dinosaurs.
Got it. There we go. Yep.
Yeah. So we've heard that might be a thing, which would be cool. I think that would be awesome. For me, I'm going to pitch to you, Falcon, since you're not even You're not even a PlayStation gamer here.
Let me get into my position here. Okay.
Picture this: Japan, feudal era. You get to create your own samurai, and you get to level them up and explore the whole island while taking down enemies in an MMORPG that you can play with your friends.
Sold.
Boom.
There it is, bro. Dude,
Ghost of Tsushima. MMORPG. I'm just saying.
Hey, okay, listen. Ghost of Tsushima is really good.
Yeah.
Okay. And like, if I was to see that in an MMORPG, it's over. It's over.
Yeah.
I would have to cave in and buy a PlayStation. Like,
I know. I'm just saying, like, there's better ways to go about this than on mobile games. And I know, like, a lot of countries like India, for example, everybody has a phone there, and they play games on their phones because not everybody can afford a console and all of that. They were even making FIFAs for India on the PlayStation 2 still, like in the last few years, because that was the most popular console there, and they were still making tons of money for it. So I understand they're trying to tap into that market, but when you've got a company like NCSoft that can make an engaging world, make something that's interesting, it's like, why not let them cook on something that's actually going to sell well?
yeah, agreed. It's like when a whole bunch of companies put like all their work into something that isn't really even going to do that good when they have another idea right across the shelf that they could take from. Like, it's like when those movie creators make a reboot of something when they can come up with an actual new idea that would do better than what they're doing, and then the reboot just flops and they wonder why. Like, that they have a whole bunch of ideas and options at their disposal, but they're not picking from them.
100% agree. 100% agree. So only time will tell. I know a lot of the live service stuff that was announced several months ago has been kind of backburnered at PlayStation since Jim Ryan is stepping away and everything. So I am curious if the vision for this partnership will also shift as he officially leaves the company in the next few months.
Real quick, can you give me a summary of who Jim Ryan is?
So Jim Ryan is the Phil Spencer of PlayStation. He's the head of it.
Okay.
He came in at the end of PlayStation 4, and he's made a lot of decisions that are good business decisions, but not good consumer decisions. He is very pro money, and for like what he's doing, that's a great thing. But for gamers, it hasn't necessarily been the best thing. Plus, he is not a developer, and a lot of the execs that have been at the top of Sony have been developers, have been gamers in general, and he hasn't. So there's a lot of not love for him. Like he's done good for the brand and everything, but he is kind of a petty businessman. The whole Microsoft trying to buy Xbox, trying to buy Activision Blizzard. His whole thing, he literally said, he's like, I don't want to make deals with you, because Xbox was trying to make deals with them about Call of Duty. He's like, I don't want to make a deal. I want to see your merger die. Yeah. So that's the kind.
Nice.
That's the kind of person Jim Ryan is. And again, great businessman. Great at what he's, being a CEO, but good for business. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why that's kind of my take on Jim Ryan in the nutshell. So let's jump into the PlayStation quickies. I'm going to run you down the list.
Yeah.
And I'll let you pick your favorite one, and we'll discuss it at the end of the list.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Now I got to pay attention.
Yeah, you got to pay attention. You got to study up, Latest figures show PlayStation 5 outsells the Series X and S by at least 7-1 in many markets. Sony is being sued $7.9 billion for allegedly abusing its market position with its PlayStation Store prices. Returnal director Harry Kruger confirms departure from Housemarque. That's sad because I love Housemarque. Silent Hill 2 remake dev posts official statement confirming production is progressing smoothly. Destiny 2's The Final Shape has officially been delayed to June 4th. Star Wars KOTOR remake is reportedly still being worked on. Sony reveals that Aloy's Force project planted over 600,000 trees around the world. Rumor, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered was a project for new hires at Naughty Dog. HBO's The Last of Us 2 Season 2 filming reportedly delayed due to Pedro Pascal's busy schedule. Hey, man, he got to make that money.
Yeah.
He got to make that money. Can't hate on him for that. Neil
That's rough.
Yeah, it is. But hey, I'll wait.
Yeah.
Season 1's great. Season 1 was great.
Season 1 was really good.
Neil Druckmann teases The Last of Us Season 2 to include at least one element of The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered's Lost Levels. New report suggests Marvel's Wolverine will not release in 2024. Tony Todd tells fans Insomniac used only 10% of his Venom dialogue in Spider-Man 2. So that might mean some Venom DLC, but we might talk about that. We'll let Falcon decide. Sony Santa Monica Studios hires ex-Gears of War narrative boss as its new narrative director. That is interesting. And PlayStation Plus Essentials December games have been announced, and they are...
You good, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm powering through. Lego 2K Drive for the PlayStation and 5 and 4, Power Wash Simulator for the PlayStation 5 and PS4, and Sable for the PS5. Y'all should go play Power Wash Simulator because it's great.
Guys. The thing that captured my eye the most, Power Wash Simulator. No, seriously though, Power Wash Simulator is actually really cool.
Yeah.
But it's so satisfying. Anyways, no, the thing that actually caught my eye was actually Sony being sued $7.9 billion, bro. What?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. There was some other things in here that caught my eye. They were pretty great. But like what? Like you're gonna have to explain that one to me.
Okay. So this whole 7.9 billion like came out last week during the break, essentially the Thanksgiving break for us. So what is happening is they're being sued over in the UK for charging more for digital games in the UK. So they're seeing it as like a not necessarily an antitrust, but an anti-consumer move that they were charging people more over there than they were anywhere else. So that's where all that's coming from, because you could go buy the physical game and it was cheaper than buying the actual digital game. So,
okay. So do we actually have a reason why that isn't the case?
That
like that Sony no, I mean that Sony isn't like being biased towards another like country.
I feel like representative of like dollars and everything that they shouldn't be, like, you know, like here compared to like the UK's pound is worth more than our dollar at this point.
Exactly.
So there has to be a ratio, but I think it was past that ratio that they were charging. So it wasn't like it's $70 here and whatever the ratio, let's just say 85 over there. It was more than that.
Yeah.
So they were kind of super skewed, essentially.
No, that makes sense. I'm like, because when you said that, that's like part of that, especially when you said it was the UK, surprised me because I'm like, okay, why are they overpricing in the UK when if they're paying money and they're going to and this money is going to the US because Sony is, I'm pretty sure Sony is a US company.
They've got a branch in the America over in Europe, and their home base is actually Japan.
Okay, well, nonetheless, the pounds are still
I'm
like they're still pretty.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense if like in the sense that the money should be being raised there. That doesn't add up. So
yeah, I don't know if it was negligence or if it's something that they went out and they chose to do it. I think it's more the latter. But
Mm.
7.9 billion is not a pocket change by any means,
Yeah,
because
no, not at all.
let's see, how much do they buy Bungie acquisition?
Yeah.
3.6 billion to buy Bungie. So this is double and a little bit more.
Yeah, and a little bit more. Dude.
What they paid for Bungie, and that's huge, because
Mhm.
that could, if it is ruled against them, that could hamper their buying power in the next few years of getting more studios under their banner.
Yeah.
Because we talked about a report a few weeks ago where acquisitions are going to be the thing moving forward. So like, it's not going to die down even after the Microsoft Activision one. So
Yeah. Dude.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, cause I definitely wanted to see that, because I was like, okay, like, as a person who's not really caught up on Sony news, okay, I was like, okay, this is interesting to me.
Yeah, 100%. And I don't know what all is
Yeah.
going on. Like, I've only seen little
Mhm.
bits here and there. Kind of funny. I watch
Of
their
course.
games daily and
Mhm.
got a little bit on it, but that's kind of the nitty gritty of it all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, I still know that you know a lot more than me. So any information that you provide to the subject will be more than I have, because I ain't going out here actively searching for it. Yeah.
I understand
Mhm.
100%. Dan is excited for Power Wash Simulator.
Oh, dude, of course, bro. Dan, be excited for that Power Wash Simulator. It's so good.
It is. We used to play it on stream. We would get like a bunch
Dude,
of people on and just power wash
dude, that's
for
actually
hours.
sick. I can't see myself doing that.
It was a
I
ton
could
of
like
fun. Like,
I'm like I could see myself playing that game with the right people.
yeah.
But like, I'm like, if I got on that, like, okay, I normally stream Fall Guys, right? Okay.
Hmm.
So like, it's a very active, very quick, challenging type game. If I brought my audience into Power Wash Simulator, they would literally roast me so hard. They're like, "What the heck are you doing?" Like, I'm like, dude, because my audience doesn't know I play anything other than Fall Guys. I like, dude. I'll play, like, I've Octopath Traveler right in front of me, like, for Nintendo Switch out here. They're like, "Bro, you play RPGs?" I'm like, like, dude, it. Oh my goodness, man. I would be gone, like, canceled.
Well,
Oh my goodness.
anytime you want to play some Power Wash Simulator, you can pull up a chair. We'll power wash some
Dude.
stuff.
Oh, thanks.
Now, Dan, on the other hand, when he would play golf while all of us would be like cleaning a golf course. Like, whatever was not the like actual thing to do, that was Dan. Like, he would find it. And yeah.
Yeah, I like Dan already. Oh my goodness. I would literally do the same thing, bro. Oh my goodness.
So I'm
Yeah, I
not
mean, like,
gonna invite you to be part of my power wash
hey,
company.
you were just saying how there has to be balance. Like, oh, come on. You guys are all cleaning. There has to be some people who are playing golf. You know what I'm saying?
Would you want to be part of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe power washers? Dewey,
I mean,
Cheatham, and Howe.
I might be confused here.
Uh-huh.
I would rather play golf.
Yeah.
I could power wash it a little bit and play
Yeah.
golf at the same time. Just move up and down the golf course while I'm power washing the things that I pass by. You know what I'm saying?
So Falcon, I don't know if you've realized this, the name of the company yet. I'll say it again.
Oh, my bad.
Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
Dude, I'm sorry. There's something missing in my brain. It's not clicking.
It's like, do we cheat them and how? It's like we're cheating our customers. Do we cheat them and how? Anyway,
Dude, I was already telling you, bro. I was already telling you.
Oh my
People come into
God.
my chat and I don't put spaces in between their names, and that gets me. Okay, I cannot do that in my brain.
I'm sorry, NerdCave fam.
Bro,
I'm
you
sorry,
broke
NerdCave
my
fam.
brain so hard just now. I was like, dude, what is he saying?
You're just like,
Dude, I was trying to reconfigure it, and it wasn't like I would have to write it out in order to actually like visualize it. I'm sorry.
oh man. All right. Well, let's move into the Patreon quick hits because they are brought to you by our wonderful patrons. You can become part of the ship, part of the exclusive crew by going to patreon.com/nerdcave and picking the tier that best fits you. And if you've got no bucks to toss, that's okay too, because you can join for free. You can see all the cool stuff that we post over there. But if you want to keep the lights and the mics on, go toss us a few dollars. It helps us out a ton.
Dude, let's go.
Let's go. Now, I should get you just to read all the Patreon quick hits, but I'll be nice.
I mean, I could do it if you need it.
All right.
Okay.
The first you're taking Derek's spot here.
Oh,
let's go. I'm putting you on solo layout. I'm not backing out. You're going on the one. Here we go, Falcon.
Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Don't get angry at me, Nerd Cave community. All right. Dude, they're gonna get mad at me. Warner Bros. Confirms Wonder Woman will not be a live service game. A new Borderlands, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and Brothers in Arms reportedly in the pipeline. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe falls out the US top 20 games for the first time in 6 years. Embracer Group confirmed 15 projects were canceled as a result of it laying off 900 people. That's a lot. Holy moly, that's a lot of people. Embracer reportedly lays off 50 staff at Fish Labs. Embracer CEO reportedly confirms Free Radical Design will close before the new year. Microsoft fired OpenAI CEO Sam Altman to lead new advanced AI research team. A Plague Tale Requiem hits 3 million players. Developer working on another exciting project. Let's go. The developers working on another side. I'm sorry. Get a little bit too excited. The Division's Heartland release could be near, as the game has been. Let me reread that. The Division Heartland release could be near, as the game has been rated in Taiwan. Assassin's Creed Mirage Studio, Ubisoft. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to help me with that word right there, though. Thank you. Bordeaux looks to be gearing up for a new Assassin's Creed project. The first Life is Strange has been amassed 20 million players worldwide. WandaVision writer joins Amazon's Tomb Raider TV series. Dude, actually, that's kind of fire, bro. Hopefully, it'll be just as good. Rumor, no Resident Evil remakes in 2024. Capcom has big game set. My bad. I'm sorry. Totally butchering this one right here, bro.
You're good, man.
Yeah. Capcom has big game set for late 2023 reveal ahead of release next year. Skyrim player accrues I'm sorry. Did I read that right? Accrues. My bad. Accrues 267,000 bounty, offering 5,000 NPCs in quest to kill everything killable. Dude, that's just crazy. No, bro.
I like him. I like him a lot.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Oh my gosh, you would, bro. Dude. Yeah, Amy, there's always layoffs, bro. The layoffs keep coming, bro. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Oh my goodness, this Skyrim player is. I want to meet this guy. Here we go. Sentimental Skyrim players booting up 360s and PS3s. Retire original characters. All right. Right. Okay. Was that a typo, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured. Yeah. Sentimental Skyrim players booting up 360s and PlayStation 3s retire original characters. Shedding a tear. Marvel Snap will continue to operate despite reports of publisher Newverse, or sorry,
Mhm.
yeah, Newverse. I'm sorry, you have to help me out with that word, bro.
Restructuring.
Okay, yeah, I'm like, I wear these glasses for a reason.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, restructuring. Physical games have now fallen below subscriptions and virtual currency on Christmas lists. Wait, so like, as in like, people aren't buying physical games versus buying digital.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's the shift that's
dude.
happened.
Yeah,
That's
dude, we talked
crazy.
about that on the Bono's Gamers podcast, bro. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that actually. I was like, bro, I could see people not buying physical games
Yeah.
like as of next year.
I haven't bought a physical game in a really long time.
Dude, exactly. I'm like, bro, the last time I bought a physical game was when I bought Fire Emblem Three Houses for my Nintendo Switch,
Mm,
and that came out a while ago.
yeah.
So, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while.
I want to take this next one because I know a friend of the show will expect me to say something.
Okay.
Skull and Bones is reportedly due to release February 16th. I believe it when I see it. I highly doubt it. It's going to get pushed again. I know you're watching, Murdoch, and you've wanted me to say something. And if it does release, I'm dressing up like a pirate and we're playing it on stream on the 16th. Okay? But I believe it when I see it.
Oh my gosh.
There you go, Murdoch. I knew you would be here, Murdoch, just for this. It didn't deserve a real report, but there you go.
Dude, that wow. That's unfortunate, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, how many wait, so it's gotten pushed back before?
It's gotten pushed back 6 times, I want to say.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
ow, my
Yeah.
heart, bro. Like, dude, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's been in this like weird development limbo, and then it's been pushed back 6 times. So,
Dude, so are they even working on it, or are they just like
the only reason it hasn't been canceled and the only reason it's having to come out is because the Singapore government put money into the development so they wouldn't let it die because they have to get their return on investment and everything. So they're holding Ubisoft's like feet to the fire. It's crazy.
that? Oh my goodness, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy
100%.
moly,
100%.
dude.
You want me to finish these out for you?
I could do it. I could do it.
Okay.
I'm like, if you want to read it, because I know I keep on stuttering,
You're good.
but I could do it.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, here we go. Dragon's Dogma 2 officially launches late March 22nd. March 22nd. Dragon Dogmas 2 is the first Capcom game to cost $70. Almost half of all CD Projekt Red devs are working on The Witcher 4. Oh my goodness, really? Sorry. I haven't heard half of this news, so I'm like sitting here and I'm like, whoa, this is really cool. Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty has sold 4.3 million copies since launch. Cyberpunk live action project isn't coming until 2025 at the earliest. Oh, that's such a long time. Cyberpunk update coming December 5th with hotly anticipated gameplay elements. Beyond Good and Evil 20th Anniversary Edition arrives early next year. Dead by Daylight update brings Chucky as a new killer. Bro, you just gotta have a small killer walking around the whole map?
Apparently so. I feel like Chucky's going to be the scariest one.
Dude, honestly, I don't even know how that's gonna work.
Yeah, like
like,
size wise and like grabbing and all of that. I'm
yeah.
not like throwing them over your shoulder to put them on hooks.
Dude,
I don't know how that's going to work.
dude, that's gonna make him really big, bro.
Oh, that would be weird.
They're gonna make him huge and beefy. Oh my goodness, dude, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it, honestly. Dude, I'm all there for the meme content. Oh my goodness. The Batman's Roberts Pattinson suit will come with Arkham Trilogy on Switch. Undertale, Celeste, United Goose Game, and more join Among Us. Wow. Dude, Among Us out here making these deals, bro, with other indie games. EA Patient allows gamers to use their own voice for in-game characters. Explain this one to me.
So it's they're trying to bring in where like people can like voice the characters themselves, because it's like you want to hear your voice because you're escaping into that world and everything. So they're
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
get like a government patent for that technology so they can make that as part of their games. And then if any other company wants to use that, they will have to pay EA money to be able to use that technology.
Whoa. Okay. So like, in a sense, Speechify out here, they're getting
Hmm.
big creators trying to use that AI technology in order to
Yep.
say their dialogue. That's essentially what they're trying to do for their video games. So in this case, you would be the main character who's speaking out those
Yeah.
voices.
I guess like I'm not sure how they're going to do like the speech pattern like collection or whatever, because
Hmm.
to be able to voice a full game, and I also feel like this is a lazy way to get around hiring voice actors, trying to be cheaper about it. But it's like you are giving this company a ton of like data and like there's a lot of antitrust stuff that I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
is going to be a problem with this. It's
Hmm.
cool in concept, but I'd rather hear an actual voice actor than myself, because a lot of
Yeah.
people don't want to hear their voice either.
Agreed. I'm like, bro, when I play a game, bro, like, yes, like when I play RPGs, especially indie games, okay, I love making voices for the characters. That's
Yeah.
fun, okay? But when it comes to like first party games, bro, I am all in for hearing the voice acting. So I
Hmm.
wouldn't even want that. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, it's like there's
Dude.
this girl on TikTok. I can't remember her name, but she's like from Appalachia, and she's super super country, and like she'll like read Skyrim like lines or whatever, and it is hilarious. But it's like
Dude,
I would not want that in my game.
that sounds amazing, bro. I like, dude, content creators out here just voicing over lines. Like, I'm all in. I'm all in for that. Oh
Oh
my
man.
goodness. No, that's good, bro. Uh, okay, my bad. Getting off topic. Um, Creative Assembly looks set to return to offline RTS games following Hyena's cancellation. Sorry, that's not Hyenas, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's hyenas. It's just
Oh, okay,
misspelled.
okay, my bad. Okay, I figured. I was just mind autocorrect out here. Unity lays off another 265 people as part of its reset. Dude, more layoffs, bro. That's crazy. Part of its reset. Okay. Anyways, Blizzard reportedly surveying Diablo 4 players to see if they're okay with a $100 DLC expansion. Bro,
And they're
why is
not. I'm just gonna tell you,
okay?
I play Diablo 4. I'm not happy with that.
Dude, why? I played Diablo 4 too. I haven't played the whole game, okay?
Neither have I.
Um, but like, dude, I played it and I'm like, okay, first of all, there's already so much in this game. Okay, there's so much to do. I don't even see the need for DLC in this game except for the very, very hardcore gamers, let
Yeah.
alone $100.
Well, and like even the seasons, like I know you have to finish the core game to be able to play the seasons, but the
Mhm.
seasons that they've been putting out for free have been tons of content. And it's
Yeah,
like y'all are just trying to milk the cow. Like just be happy that people still want to play the game even after y'all have dropped the ball a few times.
exactly. Like, oh my goodness, that's
Mm,
crazy, man.
mm-mm-mm.
A $200 Turtle Beach PC and Xbox controller has a built-in dashboard screen. As in like a seeable screen, or you move it like you touch screen.
I have no idea.
Alrighty, well, skip it over then. Sons of the Forest to leave early access and launch 1.1 February 22nd. Let's go. Okay, that's kind of cool. I've heard a lot about Sons of the Forest, so I'm a little bit excited to see that. Professor Layton and the New World of Steam out in 2025, apparently on Switch. I love hearing things coming out on Switch. Microsoft, sorry, my bad. What's that?
Microsoft exec.
Oh, okay. Microsoft exec says the company eventually wants to bring Game Pass to PlayStation and Nintendo. All right, how are they going to do that one, bro?
So the way I think they could do it, one, they've got to I think going to Nintendo they could.
Yeah.
but it would be through xCloud, which
Mm-hmm.
xCloud's great. I use
Yeah.
xCloud a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I,
I've used cloud a lot too.
I
It's perfect for playing games that aren't exactly available on my Xbox One X yet,
exactly.
because I
Yeah.
don't have a new gen console because it's $500.
Yeah, 100%. Like
Yeah,
the reason I got a Series X is the company I work for bought it for me for my 1 year anniversary at the company.
dude.
That's the only reason I have
Yeah,
it.
I'm like, bro, listen. The only way I'm going to get that is if I somehow miraculously get a random like $400 and then I pay the rest of the money myself. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't out here being rich, okay?
Ain't out here being rich. I feel you though, but yeah, like I feel like Nintendo would be a easier way about it, but I
Mhm.
don't think that PlayStation will play ball. That's just
Yeah.
my thought. But only time will tell. I did find the controller, the Turtle Beach controller.
Oh,
So
pretty
it's
good.
got like I guess you can do like your microphone, you can do messaging. It looks like WhatsApp is on there and everything. So I'm not 100% sure everything that will be on here, but it does look like you can switch through profiles. There's even Instagram that's popping
Wow,
up on there. So it sounds like it will be either really good or bad. You know what I mean?
dude.
Like it's going to have too much stuff to actually be good, or it's going to be,
Well, I mean, when I was talking to Bo said he ended up reviewing like the last Turtle Beach project that I've heard of is one that Bo reviewed. Okay,
mhm.
Bo said it was bad. like and it was just a basic remote too. It was just a normal remote that he was able to connect
Uh,
to his Xbox or PC. And like he said he experienced a bunch of disconnects from the remote. He said that there was a whole bunch of input lag on the remote itself too, and the battery life didn't even last that long. So he was like, at this point, he was like, the only thing that I want from Turtle Beach is just some good headphones. All right. He was like, bro,
yeah.
stick with the headphones.
Yeah.
So
I feel
um
like they're stepping into like Mad Cats kind of territory where they look cool, but they are awful and don't last.
Yeah, I'm looking at the remote and I'm like, dang, that looks really nice. I bet it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
like it almost looks too good to be true. I'm like, bro, ain't no way I'm getting an Instagram notification on my Xbox remote.
Yeah. And it goes back to this like, if I'm playing a game,
Mhm.
I don't want social media or other things distracting me from gaming. Like, it's just like one other thing. It's like if I'm playing a game, I just want to play a game. I just want
Yeah.
to be in it and play it and
Mhm.
enjoy it. So I'm all for not having any of that on my screen.
Exactly. Dude,
Like,
if I'm gaming, man, I'm either streaming, so I don't want social like things bothering me while I'm streaming, or I'm playing with my friends that I would be talking on with social media anyways. Like, so I mean,
yeah,
either way, I don't want social media popping up on my screen. I don't have a need for it. The mic options look helpful, and sending a message to people seems helpful if I'm trying to invite my friends from Discord to come and hang out. But
yeah,
other than that, I don't really see the point. So
yeah. I don't know. I'm curious if it's going to be garbage, which probably is. So
dude,
only time will tell.
I'm thinking of Spy Kids, bro. Like I'm thinking of that one line when he's like, they had so much stuffed into it, they had no room left for the clock. Like I'm just like, that's what it's looking like right now, bro. I'm like, bro, they have this awesome gadget here, and they're not even gonna have room for the essential things. Like the controller's gonna suck.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Oh.
It's buttons are going to be sticky. They'll be, drift and all of this crazy
Dude,
stuff.
yeah, nah, man, nah, dude. I've already had to deal with Nintendo's remotes having drift. Okay, I don't, nah, man. Okay,
And
nah,
being $200, I think that's
mhm,
also like it's like $200 is a lot. You could do
yeah.
a lot with $200.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm like, bro, I
not
could
as much in
probably
this
put that
economy,
into
but
my I could put that into my new gen console fund.
yeah,
Like
exactly. You're
I already
almost
have a
there.
remote. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah.
Now, you perked up at one little story here, and we quick hit this because there's a lot of other things in there, but I did want to
Mhm.
circle back. A Plague Tale Requiem hits 3 million players. Are you a fan of the Plague games?
I can't say that I am. Okay. I've
Okay.
heard a lot about it and I haven't played it and I've
Okay.
seen a little bit of content on it. But it surprised me because I didn't realize it was that popular. Like,
yeah, I didn't know it was that popular either. Requiem being the second game in the series had a lot more marketing budget than the first, but they are awesome games. The second one is really, really good. The first one's great as well. Worth playing. They're kind of like AA games, so they have polish to them. The second one had more of a budget than the first one, but highly recommend it if you're looking for a good story. It's dark. You will feel despair and you will hate rats. So
well, I mean, I already don't like rats, so I mean, like,
yeah, but it's going to be like this new level of
okay,
fear and hate.
If I see a rat, like what would you describe if I see a rat?
You're gonna punt the rat. You're gonna punt that rat. Just
that's like the rat's gone. Like it's gone.
Yeah, like,
oh my goodness.
I'm gonna make a reference you're probably not gonna get, but Bad Man punted Baxter from Anchorman, the original, where they took Ron Burgundy's dog. Jack Black took Ron Burgundy's dog and punted the dog. See, I knew you wouldn't get it, but that's okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't, but all I heard was Jack Black punted a dog.
Yep.
I was like,
welcome to 2000s comedies.
No, hey, listen, slapstick comedy it's great. It's great. Oh my goodness. Holy, that's crazy.
Yep. Yep.
I guess I'll have to try it and find my newfound hatred for rats.
There you go. You will learn it. You will learn it.
Bro.
You know I don't speak Spanish. See, Nate knows what's going on. Guys,
bro, I'm sorry.
There is the episode. We hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and go over to Falcon Tactics. His link is down in the description. Go check him out. If you like Fall Guys, if you like his personality, go check him out.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Tell us, like, is there anything big you're working on right now so you can like tease them to, put the line out there? You know what fishing is, right?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, bro. I'm not that bad, okay?
I gotta roast you a little bit every now and then.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude. No, but as for the projects that I'm working on right now, I recently am getting monetized on YouTube, but I'm not doing things through Google. I'm doing things through my own website. So I haven't gotten advertised yet because they're still trying to improve my website. I'm writing a whole bunch of blog posts right now. So if you guys want to go read my blog posts, they're about me. They're about my YouTube journey. They have some informational stuff. If you guys are trying to start YouTube, so I would recommend it, which you guys can find at falcontactics.net. But yeah, I'm writing a lot of blog posts. There's probably going to be a total of 15 to 20 blog posts that you guys can read through. And I'm trying to make them entertaining for you too. Okay. So, I mean, like, even if you don't want the information, you could just read it for a couple of good laughs. But yeah, I'm working on that. And then I'm working on a lot of edited videos too. So maybe you don't like Fall Guys. Okay. You can come and watch for Mario RPG or for some other games that are coming out soon. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome, man. Well, and congrats on getting monetized. That is dope.
Thank you very much.
Guys, y'all go check out Falcon Tactics. But we're going to end the show there. This has been Zach. And then you say your name.
Oh, and Jordan.
Y'all have a blessed week. Bye.
Peace out.
So that's where we end the show. We're still live, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
We'll go till 9:00. But that's how we end the show.
Yeah.
And then we chat a little bit.
Oh, I see. So like, what you post them later, right? As like, do you post them later?
I normally like cut them. Sometimes I don't have the time. I've tried to decide like if I want to repost them, like do the live stream and then re-upload them. That's a whole another conversation in of itself. I have no idea at this moment. So yeah.
No problem, Amy. I was glad that I was just able to be here. Like, okay, like Zach sent me an invite. Well, he invited me to be on. He was like, okay, my co-host popped out. He's not gonna be here for this time. And like he gave me like a week in advance, right? I responded. I was like, oh, dude, this sounds really cool. What time will it be? He responds back. I really thought I responded to his message. And I didn't. 5 days later, he updates me. He's like, hey, are we still on? And I was like, dude, I felt so bad.
You're good, man.
Like, dude, I was okay. So I can actually tell you the story. Okay. I won't tell the whole story because I don't want this person coming after me. But it's a little sensitive topic. But yeah. Okay. So I was gonna do a collaboration with another streamer that I know. They're really awesome. Okay. I like I've been there. They're an awesome streamer. They're an awesome community. Okay. I was gonna do a collaboration with them, but apparently there was some things that were unsaid or whatever, or like they had a view of me that I didn't realize they had. The collaboration got canceled because me and Yugi, because Yugi was in it too. We were checking up. We were like, hey, are we still gonna do this? And I guess somewhere along the lines it got lost and they decided to change up a lot of their streaming stuff or what they were doing or whatever their goals were. So it came down to the fact that it wasn't going to be a collaboration. It was just going to be a hangout instead. And that person wasn't going to put us in their titles or they weren't going to help us and we weren't going to support each other in it. And I'm like, okay, that ruins the whole fact of the collaboration.
Yeah.
There's no point in doing that anymore because, okay, they called me a business person. I'm like, okay, you can call me that, but I'm going to point out the facts. Okay. The point of a collaboration is to grow each other.
Yeah.
Have
100%.
fun and to provide something back and forth, you know?
Yeah.
The smaller creator often gives content for the bigger creator because they have some sort of thing that that creator doesn't provide for their community and they can give it to their community, you know? And then the bigger creator often bumps up the smaller creator because, you know, they're bigger, go check them out. You know, they go check them out. It's that sort of thing. If they're not going to do that, what's the point of the collaboration? Nobody's getting anything from it. Okay.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm trying to make this my career. Like this will hopefully be my job in the future. And if that's going to be the case, I have to think of it in a business-like way.
Oh,
They came at me with the fact which is that like they almost said I don't like. They didn't say it directly, but they indirectly said I don't care about my community because I care about the business factor of YouTube. And I'm like, okay, I can care about both. I'm like, listen, I love my community. They're so amazing. But I also want to be able to make a living and support my future family. So, I mean, like, I want to figure out a way to get monetized and figure out a way to earn an income from the thing that I love doing.
Oh, yeah. 100%, man.
Yeah, anyways, it got canceled. So you messaged me right after we got off call with the person. You were like, hey, you still going to do this? And like, that encouraged me so much because you came to me and I was like, dude, there are other nice people who actually care.
100%, man.
I was literally so happy. And I was like, dude, you didn't come after me. And you were like, dude, you didn't check up with me. You never responded. You were like, hey, we're still up, right? And I was like, yes, we are. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good, bro.
Yeah, but dude, I just like it was such a simple message, but it meant so much to me that you actually checked in. So yeah, I appreciate it so much.
Well, definitely, man. I'm glad that you got to be on, and it's always nice to find people, you know, to hang out and talk about stuff, you know, games or whatever. Like doing Bo's podcast and everything, getting to meet you and all that was super dope. So I'm glad that you're here, man, and I hope that you enjoyed the show.
I very much did, bro. I mean, it's definitely a new experience for me because I can't say I've ever been on a news channel. Wow. Like, this feels really cool. Feel like I should have been holding my microphone instead.
Dressed up in a suit.
Yeah, dude, because I didn't know how serious it was, but you were saying these were headlines out here, and I'm like, oh, dude, I should have dressed up and like I should have buttoned my flannel. Like I'm like, dude, I'm out here always wearing my flannel like this, bro. I should have like made sure my hair was even more nice and neat, bro.
You
Like,
look good, man. You look good.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I tried, bro. I literally just came back. Like I told you I was gonna be late, and I didn't know if it was gonna be like 5:30 or 5:45 PST. And that was because I was, like I said, I was helping out my mom with the project. I came back and I was literally eating so quickly because I was like, bro, I haven't eaten in like 7 hours. I need to at least eat something before we get onto the podcast. Because I was like, okay, I was like, listen, the two things that aren't going to happen. I'm not going to be eating during the podcast, and I'm not going to go on the podcast hungry. So either I'm going to come on late or I'm not coming on the podcast because I'm eating food. Oh my goodness. But yeah, dude, I literally got home at well, I guess for you, I got home at 6:55.
Yeah.
Okay? And I was like, all right, I'll be there earlier than I thought I was going to be, but I'm still going to be late.
That's good, man.
Yeah,
Like you told me you would be a little bit late, and I was like, we'll just roll and we'll get it rolling, you know?
Yeah, you started, and I was like, this man's really stalling out here.
Oh, trust me, I'm good at vamping, so I would have found something.
Dude, I came in and I was like, because I had your stream on while I was eating, because I was like, okay, I might as well at least still be there. So I was just listening, and I was like, dude, this guy's very entertaining to listen to.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Beforehand, like I said, I was very nervous about coming on. So I was looking back at some of your old your news videos, the NerdCave news videos with you and Derek. And I was like, dang, this is really top tier stuff out here. And I was just watching, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. And I was listening because I have Speechify. I know I talked about it at one point. I was listening to your whole entire your news that you wrote down, your headlines. Okay. Yeah. I was listening to it with Mr. Beast reading it. Okay.
Oh, cool.
so yeah, I was listening to it, and I was like, dude, this sounds so professional. How am I going to get on and do this? Because I'm like, I might be a nerd, but I'm not like a smart nerd. I'm like a nerd. I'm like,
don't say that. You're smart.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm like, dude, I don't stay up to date with the news. It's often in my community who's saying, have you seen this yet? And I'm like, no. Yeah. And then I go and look it up. So I'm like, you literally 70% of the things that were in there, I was like, I don't know any of these. So I was literally looking up frantically on my way home. I was like, okay, what is this? What is this? What the heck is this? And like, I was like, dude, why does it have to be Sony news? I don't know anything about Sony. But dude, I'm like, I survived. I did it.
You survived. You know, like if this was Hot Ones, you've survived the wings of death. You know, but
oh my goodness,
you've gotten to the tippy top of the mountain.
Dude, let's go. I made it.
You made it. You know, and you're only halfway there is what Dr. Disrespect will say. You know, you're only halfway there.
Oh my gosh, man. Yeah. Oh, I definitely enjoyed my time, bro. I really appreciate you for inviting me out, bro.
Yeah, man.
It was great.
I'm glad that you got to be here. I just want to shout out Murdoch. Welcome, Murdoch. Glad you're here.
Yep.
Skull and Bones will be canceled or postponed.
Dude, I saw Murdoch come on in, and I was like, uh-oh, there's a controversy. I better get out of here. Yes, this is Falcon. This is the Falcon.
Yes.
Dude, I've thought about doing that for one of my intros at one point.
You should.
I'm like, normally my intro is, hey, Falcon Force, welcome back to the nest. And I've thought about just saying caca at the end of it. At one point, I was like, hey, Falcon Force, welcome back to the nest. Caca. And like, I do it. Wings and all. But I haven't done it yet, bro.
Just one time, you know, just like a little Easter egg. It could be even at the end of your video, like you end it, and then it cuts to you saying the intro again with a caca.
Yeah, and no, but if I do that, I'll be like, dude, I'm definitely cutting this out. Like, I'll have to say that afterwards, because it'll be like, hey guys, welcome back to the nest, caca. And then like, I'll just like sit here for a second. I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna cut this out, and then like it'll be at the end of the video, and the video will end right there. Like, dude, because like I'm the type of person, if I'm gonna cut something out, I'm gonna cut it out.
Yeah,
but I might use it for comedy later.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Boom. Guys, go over to Falcon's channel right now. If you don't, I don't know what you're doing with your life. 1. 2,
Oh my gosh.
you're part of the ship, part of the crew. All right. All right. I Disney can come after me with that. But Falcon, now you're here. You can't leave. Like
Oh,
you're part of the ship, part of the crew. You're gonna grow into the wall as he tries to leave.
no. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, my video. What the crud just happened?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Russia.
Dude.
Russia got you for a second.
Bro. Oh my goodness, man.
Part of the ship,
part of the crew.
Boom.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, thanks, Murdoch. One of us. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my goodness, Murdoch. Why? Stop shouting it. You're hurting my ears, bro.
Just foaming at the mouth now.
Dude, part of the crew. Part of the crew. Like, no, man. Dude, bro, please. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, before I leave, because I know you said 9 or whatever. Like, did you say 9 or did you say? Because yeah.
Well, we usually go about 9, but we can. I
just want to show you guys something real quick.
Okay.
My friend, and this is completely random, off topic, has nothing to do with game news. Okay, but off topic, I keep stuffed animals on top of my dresser, right? Okay. My friend made me a pickle, and it was supposed to resemble me because like the hair. Like they made me a crocheted pickle, and
I like it.
Yeah, dude, I'm so happy with it. I'm like, they told me they made like over 21 of these pickles, and I was like, dude, that's crazy. Even as a hairpin, bro, they gave me a hairpin.
Oh, dope,
like,
man.
I
like it.
Wow, but I don't even know why I brought it up. I was just so excited about it. I wanted to show it to somebody. Like,
oh, I dig it.
Now I have another stuffed animal to put up on my shelf.
I'm waiting for my pickle with a beard. Dude. Now,
Oh my goodness. He's like, I want a pickle, just right there, the beard right there. Okay, here we go.
Now I see you've got Tom Nook in the back.
Yeah, I got Timmy and Tommy. They're actually the younger.
Okay. Yep. Is that Snoopy in the middle?
It is Snoopy. It is indeed Snoopy in the
Classic.
Dude, I got some more stuffed animals, but I never put them on the dresser. I'm like, those are my favorites. So I haven't changed it or anything.
Now, are you a huge Animal Crossing fan?
I can't say huge, but I do love Animal Crossing. I played I played Wild World. I played the one for GameCube, which I forget what the name was for that. I'm pretty sure that's Wild World, but I might be wrong. But yeah, I played the one for GameCube. I played New Leaf. I played the one for Wii, which is yeah. I'm about to have to look up the names because I played a lot of them. But yeah, I do love Animal Crossing. I can't say I've been playing it a lot recently, but I do have New Horizons, and it was very fun to play at first.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, this isn't as fun as the old ones, but that might have just been me. But yeah, I do like Animal Crossing. I do like it.
So it goes Animal Crossing Wild World, yes, City Folk, New Leaf, City which Folk, was the iPhone, the app one.
No, New Leaf was the 3DS one, and then they had an addition to it. If I'm correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy Home Designer.
Happy Home Designer is the app. There we go. That's the mobile app.
Okay. And then Amiibo Festival, and then New Horizons.
Yeah, dude. Maybe I might be wrong. Okay, maybe because like Happy Home Designer also might be for 3DS, and then the one after that. What was the one you listed after that?
After that, let me go back one page. Yeah. Amiibo Festival.
Okay, well, okay. Maybe it wasn't Amiibo Festival. Okay, maybe it was Happy Home Designer. Either way, I know New Leaf was for the 3DS because I own it. But yeah, it was good.
Trying to look up the Animal Crossing app. Like, what was it called?
Yeah, I'm like now you're making me want to look it up too.
Pocket Camp.
Okay.
Pocket Camp.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So Animal Crossing was the original. Wild World was for the Nintendo DS. Like,
Wild World, yes, DS.
yeah, Nintendo DS. The next one was City Folk, which was for the Nintendo Wii. Then there was New Leaf, and then the other knockoffs, because that's essentially what they are. And then, or I guess you can call them cash grabs.
Yeah, Happy Home was a 3DS game.
Yep.
And then Amiibo Festival, which I'm assuming was Wii U, which was,
I think so.
Yeah. And then New Horizons Switch.
Yeah, and the New Horizons. Okay, so I've played all of them. I've played all of them.
Dang, man.
But I can't say I'm an avid fan because I didn't even know that was all the games. But I can say that I've played all of them either because my brothers owned it or because I bought one. I think the only one that I bought was New Horizons and New Leaf. But yeah, I think my favorites have to be City Folk, mostly just because you can go to the city and seeing the city in that game is amazing. I always loved going to the movie theater and watching the comedy performances.
Okay.
But yeah, and then New Leaf because you got to be the mayor of the city.
Oh.
It wasn't exactly like New Horizons where you build things.
Yeah.
But it was like, okay, you got to raise enough bells in order to build things for your city and make your city look like the best city ever. Unlike you're crafting things for the island and it feels like a chore in my opinion. Yeah. So it didn't feel like a chore in New Leaf.
Okay.
It was good.
Yeah. The only one I've ever played is New Horizons, so I've only got that experience.
My bad. I'm just spouting off about
You're good. You've trashed everything that I love tonight, so.
Well, hey, listen. I was trying to be nice.
Yeah. But it is interesting. I will say this.
He said you've trashed everything that I love. Lists one thing. PlayStation. He's like, dude.
That's the only thing I love.
He's like, that's pretty much it. Oh my goodness, man.
But it's interesting because like me and Derek are very like PlayStation centric and everything. So like having somebody on tonight that is not necessarily PlayStation centric, it kind of like equals some things out because like I have a Switch. I've been playing more on my Xbox since I got this one because I had an Xbox One, and boy, it was struggle bussing.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So like,
oh my goodness,
like having that, like I've been using Game Pass a lot more. I got a suggestion for you.
Oh, okay.
Are you big on indie games?
Oh, of course, bro.
You need to play Cocoon.
Oh, okay. I heard about it. I have not played it yet, and I have not seen anything on it. So,
okay,
give me the lowdown.
Okay, here's the elevator pitch.
Okay, get back into my pitch position out here.
It is a world that is technology based. It is a puzzle solving game, very akin to how the structure of Journey's like storytelling is. You don't know what the world is going on. There's no dialogue, but you have to you have these different orbs that you use that will give you essentially different abilities, but you can only carry one orb at a time to be able to do things. You can jump in and out of those orbs. You can stack the orbs inside of each other to carry them around, but you have to defeat the creature that controls the orb before you can use its power. Really, really cool. Really interesting level design. Highly recommend it. Like it is. I'll pull up some gameplay. How about that? That might be.
I'm like, that might entice me a little bit more. I'm like, for now, it sounds pretty cool, but I mean, like, it's kind of hard to visualize.
Let's see,
bro. People have been spam. They only spam me when I'm doing something. But yeah, I'm like, they only spam me when I'm doing something, and I just got like 5 DMs on Discord. Like, I'm like, bro, you never care when I'm not doing something. Anyways, but I got it though. Yep.
So dude. This is like the style of the game and everything. Like it is.
It looks
very beautiful. Literally, the only button you use is A.
Really?
Yeah. So like the controls are super simple. Like you don't have a camera control, so it's your movement and A. So this is like early on in the game. I'll jump ahead to like one of the boss fights. Like this is the boss fight. So
Ooh.
like you're having to like fight
Like
these different
with
things in different
only with
ways.
A.
Only with A. So there'll be like an environmental thing, like there'll be a little like I guess a turnip. I don't know, like see can crawling around or whatever, and you have to like pick it up out of the ground. See that person just
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
get thrown out of there, but you can go back in. So it's like just different things like this green orb. You can. It's super cool. Like it
Okay,
is.
so like the different orbs do different things, and so the goal
Yeah,
it's like a puzzle solving um
yeah.
beat
It's
'em up
all
type game.
Yeah, it's all puzzle solving and like the boss fights do get a little challenging, but like they're like once you figure out
The patterns.
the patterns and everything, they're really easy to play and everything. But highly recommended. It is on Game Pass. Do you like games that make you cry or make you feel
I
things?
Well, see, the thing is, there has never been a game that has made me cry as of yet, and I've played a lot of games with a very good story.
Really?
Um, yeah, I'm like, there have been like I have to admit there have been shows, and especially as I've been watching. I don't know if you're big on anime, Zach, but I've been watching One Piece as of recently.
Mm,
Okay, and I know people hate on that show for having so many episodes, but I'm 500 and something episodes in right now. Okay,
yeah.
yeah, I'm like it's no one's gonna back me up from it anymore. Okay, I'm gonna watch the whole thing. They can't, and I've already cried like or at least shed a tear on that
Yeah.
show multiple times. So, but yeah, no games have made me
Okay.
cry yet or shed a
So
tear.
you and Derek will get along a lot because he's like huge on One Piece. He's going through it right now himself.
Oh
Dan is a
dang.
big One Piece fan as
Bro,
well.
I gotta get in on here when Derek. I was excited to meet Derek. I was literally so excited to meet Derek too.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
what episode Derek is on. Murdoch.
Bro, I got you, bro.
Yes, continue further into the
Of
business that
course,
is One
Dan.
Piece.
Dan, listen. It's the only way, bro. It's the only way. Oh my goodness.
Now we are big on the anime. We are wanting to do an anime show.
Oh dang, that'd be
That's
cool.
our discussing like what we're watching and everything. Hopefully 2024. Go join
Dang.
patreon.com/nerdcave right now. But real quick before I jump onto the next game, because I do want to show you this one because I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Nate says, I'm stuck on the first creature that leaves a trail behind itself. So what you have to do, just kind of how I beat it and everything, you have to grab the turnip thing away from it. Because if you grab it close, that was the one that I had the most trouble with, was the first one. So you got to time it. So even if like you're about to, like where you can grab it, like don't grab it when it's close to you because it will knock you out. So that's my piece of advice. Time it well.
Is that like a one hit game? Like if you get hit, you die instantly.
No, you don't die in the game. You just get hit out of the globe, the sphere, and then you
Okay.
can jump right back in, and you're right back at the start of the boss fight.
Oh,
And
okay.
each
I see.
boss fight is like 3 stages, so it's pretty simple. It's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
simple.
Dan, thanks, bro. No, I actually I haven't seen all of Clanad, and I'm embarrassed to admit that. I haven't seen all of Clanad, but Clanad is really good, as
Never
what I've
watched
heard.
it.
Okay,
Never
you
watched
haven't
it.
watched it?
Uh-uh.
Oh,
Uh.
dude. Okay, listen, I
I'm
haven't
like
watched the whole thing, and I know you need to watch it.
old school anime guy. Like I'm like Yu Yu Hakusho,
Okay, yeah. Yu Yu
Rurouni
Hakusho is
Kenshin.
good. Rurouni Kenshin's amazing.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm like, dude,
DBZ.
I'm not bashing on you. TBZ is literally so good. Okay, yeah, I'm not bashing you. All of those are amazing.
Yeah. Now I will say one of my favorite shows recently, Spy Family.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, and people might not like me for this, but when I watch anime, I watch it in dub, okay? Because like
that's
I
fine.
tend to
Yeah,
multitask. I tend to multitask.
yeah.
So I want to be able to not look at the screen the whole time. I haven't done that with One Piece. I have to admit, I haven't done that with One Piece
Hmm.
because I have to keep on looking at the screen for that show. It's just
Yeah,
how it is.
yeah.
But yeah, I tend to multitask when I watch shows now, especially because editing takes up a lot of my time, and streaming takes up even more of my time. So
I don't know how you
I
can edit
yeah,
and watch a show at the same time. Like I can
that
barely listen to music.
dude, I don't know. I guess I'm just
You're built different.
talented.
Yeah, you're just built different. I
Dude, I
guess
haven't
so.
yeah. Well, I don't do it all the time. It depends when I'm editing. But
Yeah.
like for certain things, especially when it comes to editing sound effects in, I'll
Oh
turn off
yeah,
my other
yeah.
things.
Okay.
But yeah, when I'm clipping together my streams, because recently I've been taking streams and then editing them into videos
Mm,
because I haven't had time to record my own videos.
gotcha.
But
Gotcha.
yeah, when I'm clipping all them together, I pretty much just watch through the section that I want to use as a video and then just clip through it, piece together the parts that I want. And then
Mm,
after I do that, then I turn off my show and then actually start doing the keyframes, zooming up, zooming out, and then adding sound effects, editing all that kind of stuff afterwards. So yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I'm like,
Dan is more of a purist. He's over here. I can't watch most of it in English. Now, I
yeah,
grew up on
okay,
English dub.
hmm
I'm down for English dub. I'm also down for
exactly.
sub. Like,
I'm down for both. I just prefer dub.
yeah, most of the time I do. Now, I watched Vinland Saga season 1.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Season 1's great. Season 2, not so much. I'm not into it. It's boring.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
like totally different. Now, Ascalon is one of the characters in there, and he's voiced by the Japanese voice artist that does Madara from Naruto. And
Dang.
I'm like,
Okay.
I'm here for this. I'm here for this.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
here.
Dude, you gotta be,
Yeah.
bro. It's like when you hear that the voice, why can I not think of his name right now? But the voice, I know his name too. The voice actor for Sasuke Uchiha, when you hear he's just in everything, like you're
Oh,
like, oh, there he
Yuri.
is. Yeah, there you go, Yuri Lowenthal. Yeah,
Yeah.
when you hear he's voicing a character, you're like, oh, I know it's gonna be good now. Like
Yeah.
it's just,
Yeah.
dude, yeah.
He's literally
Dude.
Peter Parker now,
Yeah,
too. And just like,
yeah, dude. Oh my goodness. When Spider-Man came out, and I heard that Yuri Lowenthal was going to voice for Peter Parker, I was like, no way.
yeah.
Like I was literally so excited, and like there are a few moments when PlayStation does something that I'm jealous that I don't have one. There are a few moments. Okay, I'm not a PlayStation hater. Okay, I'm not a PlayStation hater. Don't get me wrong. I just don't have one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm like, I'm probably not gonna get one anytime soon because I'm more on Xbox side. So I'll probably
Yeah.
upgrade to an Xbox first before getting a PlayStation. But there are some times when PlayStation comes out with something and I'm jealous that I don't have one. And that was one of those times, bro. I was like, oh, I would love to just hear Yuri Lowenthal's voice while playing Spider-Man. Oh my goodness. And it
I
was so
feel you.
good too. I watched
Oh,
I
yeah.
watched the whole playthrough and I was like, oh yeah,
Mm,
yeah. This is
mm.
it. This is where it's at.
Murdoch is apparently hung up on season 5 of the old One Piece.
Oh dang. Well, dude, you're gonna have to tell me. Yeah, Murdoch. I don't go by seasons in that show, bro. I go by
Arcs.
the arcs, and you name them. Like each arc has a name. So I don't even know what season 5 is.
I don't know
Like,
either.
yeah, I'm like, bro, like especially like the people who describe One Piece, they normally go off episode numbers and they go off arc names. So they're like, oh yeah, I was just watching Wano, or I was just watching Marineford, or I know I went like up to the newest arcs, but I mean like that's normally how to describe it, bro. And I
Mm.
said newest, Marineford's not new, my bad. But yeah,
You-
it's there's a lot.
You're
So
speaking One Piece to me, and
I'm sorry. They normally just describe it as episodes, or they describe it as the arc names.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm
That's
like, they
how
don't
I
say seasons. So
that's how I am with Naruto because like there's so many seasons. It's like it's easier to just be like, oh, I'm in the war arc, or
yeah,
I'm in the
exactly.
this arc or that arc.
Yeah.
So last game I want to show you and everybody else is this game called Vinba.
Ooh.
And I beat it over the Thanksgiving break, and y'all can go check out the gameplay dudes. But you're playing as this Indian couple that has moved to Canada, and you're missing home, and things aren't going necessarily well. So you get the cookbook that your mother gave you, and there's like smudges and different things. So you got to kind of like figure out what the recipe is saying from like context clues and everything. The music is great. The story is heartfelt and it's very simple. You can play it in like 2 hours, but man, this makes you feel. This makes you feel either sad, like there's some sad moments, like they touch on like being different in like a country, because like I think this starts like in the 80s. So it's deals with racism and all of that, but it does it in a really interesting way. So
Yeah,
it's super super good.
dude, that actually looks really cool. I remember playing this game. It reminds me a lot of why can't I remember the name? But it's about this girl who is basically writing her own story, and as she's writing this story, I'm gonna have to figure out the name of this game. I swear, because if I don't, I'll be really sad.
I'm trying to like pull
Yeah,
through my mind like what you're
yeah.
talking about, but I can't think of it.
I'll describe it more. But as she's writing out this story, she's basically writing out this fantasy story about how she needs to go to these places to learn new things. She's trying to save her community because of things that happen. I'm vaguely saying this because I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember what happened. But during the story, you also get parts into her real life, and like she's basically going through the depression of her grandma recently passing away.
Oh,
And
okay.
so, yeah, I'm trying to remember the name. It's like, I want to say Forest something, but it's like, ugh. Oh man, dude, this is gonna eat
I
me up.
don't remember.
Yeah,
Like it sounds
dude,
interesting, but I don't know it.
it's literally gonna eat me up, bro, because I can't remember the name right now. And I'm gonna like, I'm the type of person who wakes up at 2 a.m. with that thought on their mind. Like, I'm like, that's what it was. I'm like, dude, oh my goodness. I'm gonna remember it like after we're done, and then I'm just gonna be like, yo, Zach, I figured it out. Oh my goodness. But yeah, bro. Dude,
Yeah.
that's what it reminds me of. And I know that doesn't help, but for the people who could figure it out through my riddle, bro.
Can piece it together, y'all.
Yes,
Y'all let us know.
dude. Yeah, bro. Dude.
Oh
Put it down
man.
in the comments.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just reading. I'm to the point
I
now,
got you.
since xCloud is available to play on phone or tablet. I want a PlayStation for God of War, Horizon, and Spider-Man. Yeah, exactly.
Boom.
Like if I
Mhm.
didn't get this Xbox, I was down to just play via xCloud. Like I literally made a whole video
Yeah.
like how to play Starfield like on your phone or your computer. And I
Yeah.
like the streams that I did of Starfield was literally through xCloud, like on my
Dude,
Mac.
that's amazing. That's so amazing, man.
Yeah.
I thought about doing Starfield, but my content for streaming, like, and it's the honest truth, I'm streaming to a bunch of 5 to 8-year-olds who are playing Fall Guys and looking for streamers to play with.
Yeah.
And then they're also looking for attention because they want their maps to be played. So that's the honest truth. They're not there to watch me play an RPG, which is why when I do, despite that being what I really want to do, I want to be playing an RPG or playing some sort of story game, I get like 0 viewers.
I feel you. I feel you.
It's
But
like, but
you know, it's you start putting a little bit here and there, you know, and you see
exactly.
what sticks. And you know, anytime you shift from like a game to another one, it's a little bit more
Mhm.
difficult. Like if you build like a
Yeah,
following around that. But
exactly.
I know the Nerd Cave crew likes story based games, so y'all, you know,
Hey,
go support Falcon on his channel.
bro, when I'm playing some story games, bro, I better see Nathan. I better see Murdoch. Come on, guys. No,
Not
dude.
not Dan. You don't want Dan in there.
No, yeah, Dan's been mean to me like this whole time.
I don't think Dan's been mean to you. That's just Dan.
Yo, so Dan's just naturally mean. Okay, that's what you're saying. That's what
I
you're
don't
telling
think
me.
it's necessarily meanness. I think it's just that is Dan. That's Dan. And
Dude, I'll take it. I'm not calling Dan mean. I'm playing around, but I'm like, I'm mean to everyone. You're not special. Dude, oh see. What did I say?
yeah.
I hit
Yeah.
it right on the nail. Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah. I was trying to, you know, be nice to
You were
old
trying to
Danny boy.
sugarcoat it.
Yeah, you know. But I will
Oh my
say,
goodness.
Dan has gotten
Yeah.
me out of several pickles playing games because I do not read the tutorials or instructions, or like what I'm
Oh my
supposed to do,
goodness.
like in a quest. Like if it goes, like if
Oh,
it's a bunch of like in a quest log, so I don't remember.
dude, I feel that,
I'm here for the beautiful scenery and to kill
dude.
stuff.
Yeah, bro, dude. Okay. That was me when I was playing Zelda Ocarina of Time, bro. They would tell me to go do something, and I'm like, all right. And then I'm like, all right, let me look up the guide because I forgot what they just said. I'm like, dude, I don't think, and this is sad to admit, especially to a nerd like you, I have not beaten a Zelda game. I haven't
You
beaten a Zelda game, bro.
I'm gonna one up you. I've only played one Zelda game my whole life, and that was Breath of the
Oh,
Wild, and I only played like
oh my.
a little bit of it. Yeah, I
Okay.
did like I streamed some of it, but before that, I had defeated like 3 of the beast, or the whatever they're called,
Mhm.
and then like I restarted it for the stream because you could only have one save for some stupid reason.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
And then
They're lame.
I was like, eh. And then Dan tried to convince me that I could go and get the Master Sword under the
The
king.
heart
Yeah,
limit?
yeah.
Or
Yeah, like go into the kingdom and get
yeah.
the sword and all of
Oh,
that.
yep, yep.
And all the guardians are just like, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh my gosh. I
yeah,
mean,
go
you
to the
could do
Hyrule
it. It's
Castle.
definitely possible. It's definitely possible. Because I've seen people do it.
Yeah, I'm sure there have been, but you know, me being such a seasoned Zelda player.
What did what just happened?
What?
Huh? Sorry. So like I have OBS open, right? Because I record every single podcast I'm on just
Because of
because.
Bo.
Yeah. Well, yes, because of Bo, but also because if anybody ever tries to falsely use what I've said, I have the proof.
Mm,
I have the proof to go show them. And I'm
well, there
not
you
saying
go.
you would do that. I'm not saying you would do that. But just in case that does happen and people come at me, I'm like, actually, I have the footage right here. This is what I said. I'm like, you won't get me. Okay. It's not happening. But yeah, OBS has notifications going through it. So when someone subscribes to the channel,
You got
it'll
popped.
appear. Yeah. I'm like,
Gotcha,
I still get
gotcha.
a notification. So I just heard the sound and I was like, oh my gosh, what the crud? It like scared me so much.
You're getting love from the Nerd Cave crew. That's
Dude,
what it
I
is.
know. It's probably Murdoch. Probably a
Yeah.
notification coming in late.
Dan apparently called Nate fat the other night when we were playing on community
Yo,
game night because he was heavy breathing.
dude.
By the way,
Oh my goodness.
party animals.
Oh, I haven't played it, and it's because for Xbox it's a Series X exclusive, Series X and
Oh,
S
gotcha,
exclusive.
gotcha.
There was Cloud Play available, so I did try to play it on Cloud Play, but I didn't end up playing it because it was so laggy. The
Mm,
game looked horrible through Cloud Play, and my experience just wasn't that good.
gotcha,
It
gotcha.
was it was unfortunate. So I never even played a match.
Yeah, I would try it again and see. We play it pretty much. Yeah. Are you using Chrome?
Um, no, I was using the console itself, but
Okay. Yeah,
yeah,
try
I'm
it
like
on your computer.
yeah, I could try it on my computer. If I do though, I can't stream it. It's just my PC is just it's
Gotcha.
not. I'm
Yeah,
like I can play games or I could stream. So it's one or the other.
I can sort of stream. I'm doing like all the for everyone that's here. It's like, man, this episode's gone pretty well without any issues. I'm streaming off my Mac using StreamYard tonight, so we're doing something different. You are the guinea pig, Falcon.
Dude, I
By
mean,
the way,
yeah, when I was eating my dinner, I heard you saying that. You were like, "We're testing out some new things today. Good thing Derek's not here." And he's like, "You're taking advantage of Derek not being here, trying out some new stuff." And I'm like, "Wow, okay, he's just testing. He's using me as a test."
pretty much. Like Derek is like the old man where it's like how do I do this? It's like, okay.
Dude. No, I'm like, bro, you sent me the link, and I was like, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, as I was eating, I was looking at everything, and I was like, oh, okay, this seems pretty simple. I was like, oh, let me send him a private message. I didn't even realize I could do that when I sent it to you in the chat, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, there it is. I'll just tell him that I'm ready. And then you perfectly segued in, and then you were like, oh, there it is. See,
You know,
and it looked all professional and stuff.
all professional. And then you got freaked out when I put you on the one, and you were like,
yeah, well, I did, because I didn't realize you could do that. Because, like, you know, but okay, when I've been on Bo's podcast, is just like, okay, we all get our own separate screen.
mm-hmm.
So I'm like, this setup is actually really cool. It actually does remind me of a news channel. That's what I'm saying. That's why I like it so much. I'm like, bro, I can literally see the headline beneath us. Like, I'm like, it's pretty cool. I'm like, and then I saw some of your other things when you had the scroll and you had the socials appear as well. Look, there it is. See, like, yeah, dude. Oh my goodness. But like, it's just, I've seen it. I've seen it with Bo. The way he does things, he edits it afterwards. Obviously, he does. I've never been on a live podcast, so I'm like, that was probably one of the main reasons why I was nervous, because I was like, oh no, it's gonna be live.
Yeah,
everyone's gonna
edit it out.
I was like, everyone's gonna hear me messing up. They're gonna realize how many ums and like pauses I have and likes and filler words. I'm like, oh no, they're gonna see all the filler words I say.
Trust me, they've gotten a big heaping helping of all my mistakes over the years, so they're primed and ready.
Dude, yeah, I was noticing how professional you are, bro. I was like, dude, there's no way this man came out of the gate being this professional. I was like,
oh no, definitely not. Been practicing, man.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's taken me a bit of time to be more upfront and more camera friendly, especially when it comes to podcasts. Because, dude, Bo invited me to be on one of his first podcasts. It was like the second Bo Knows Gamers podcast he had ever had. And I was there, right? I'm literally shaking because I am the youngest person there. Okay. So I'm like, okay, people are going to look at me and they're going to be like, okay, he's just young and inexperienced, which I think I've only had one person judge me based off me being young. And they assumed that I didn't know anything because of how young I was. I'm like, I just looked at them. I was like, bro, probably done more research than you. Everything you just told me, I knew, and I was able to top them off on it. I was like they were like, have you ever done this? And I was like, yes, and I've done this. Have you done this? And they're like, well, and I'm like, yeah, back off. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, bro, yeah. Anyways, to me getting way too heated over that.
We'll splash some water on you. Dan's like, I assume nobody knows anything.
Dude, yeah. Dan, based on what you've told me in the chat already, I mean, dude, literally as soon as I came in, bro, I already got roasted by you, Dan. Okay, so I already assumed that was just the person you are. I don't worry, bro. I felt nothing. I was not offended.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Well, guys, we're going to cut it right here. We hope that you had an awesome one. Again, go and support Falcon. Put his channel once more in the chat. Go give him a subscribe and go check out all the content that he's doing there, because he's doing the Lord's work. So give him some love.
Thank you.
So, guys, we'll be back next Tuesday for more awesome streams. And then Thursday, we will be doing the Game Awards. So come and be a part of that. It's going to be a fantastic time. I love your faces. And this has been Zach.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that was the part where I did it again.
Yeah.
Can we redo that? Can we try it again?
This has been Zach.
And Jordan.
Yeah, have a blessed week. Bye.